I've got boxes on boxes, wattage for days when the moon won't do. I'll shine in its place so you can find your way. Another light bulb at your face. I caught lightning in a mason jar, shining with the power of 1,000 stars. Lightning in a mason jar, see it from wherever you are. If you're lost high up in the mountain tops, I'll leave the light on, and I'll leave the light on. You can come home right now. I'll leave the light on. I'll leave the light on. I'll leave the light on. However long, however timely, the road back home, however winding as it might be, follow the light beam, I'll keep it on. However long, girl, just come home. Matter of fact, you better make that shit timely. I need my queen beside me, with eyes on the horizon, knowing one day it's you. If you're lost high up in the mountain top, I'll leave the light on. I'll leave the light on. You can come home right now. I'll leave the light on. I'll leave the light on. I'll leave the light on. In case you're searching, tell me what you're looking for anyways. Did you find it? Are you certain? Are you certain it's the real thing? Are you sitting at your window while he's sleeping, pulling back the curtain, looking for the moon? That's me smiling at you. If you're lost high up in the mountain tops, I'll leave the light on. I'll leave the light on. And you can come home right now. I'll leave the light on. I'll leave the light on. I'll leave the light on.
My, it's a beautiful world. I like swimming in the sea. I like to go out beyond the wide breakers, where a man can still be free, or a woman if you are one. I like swimming in the sea. My, it's a beautiful world. I like drinking Irish tea with a little bit of lapsang souchong. I like making my own tea. My, it's a beautiful world. I like driving in my car. I roll the top down, sometimes I travel quite far. Drive to the ocean, stare up at the stars. I like driving in my car. All around is anger, automatic guns, death in large numbers, no respect for women or our little ones. I tried talking to Jesus, but he just put me on hold. Said he'd been swamped by calls this week and he could not shake his cold. and still this emptiness persists. Perhaps this is as good as it gets. When you've given up the drink and those nasty cigarettes, now leave the party early, at least with no regrets. I watch the sun as it comes up, I watch it as it sets. Yeah, this is as good as it gets. Oh my, 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 it's a beautiful world. I like sleeping with Marie. She is one sexy girl, full of mystery. She says she doesn't love me, but she likes my company. For now, that's good enough for me. Oh my, 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 it's a beautiful world. I like swimming in the sea. I like to go out beyond the wide breakers, where a man can still be free, or a woman if you are one. I like swimming in the sea.
I wish I never let you go that far away, away. And I know this ain't forever love, but let's talk about today, today. Okay, the fan base grown, but our fam growing too. If it ain't about to show 'em in the lab, where are you, where are you? Baby, where are you? If it ain't about to show 'em in the lab, you know the studio couch all yours, right? And after that we can drop the top and take the night. Take the night. Lay your seat back like we taking flight. Two-step to the sound of the night. With me, I ain't got long, so let's make it right, baby. Take advantage of every moment we own it. Leave the phones at home, cause we so damn. And I hope I'm right. This that song that I hope you like. This that song that I hope we can move to. If not, just imagine me with you. And I hope I'm right. This that song that I hope you like. This that song that I hope we can move to. If not, just imagine me with you. Everybody dancing, but I just wanna dance with you. Look. And everybody moving, but I just wanna move with you. And everybody whine, but I wanna slow wine with you. Never been to the island, I wanna take flight with you, with you. You know I love the island, so I had to try it. I'm thinking of the day when I could finally buy it. It being whatever you point to. Walk in the store like, baby, it's all you. You the type to be like, nah, baby, I'm cool. Let's find a couple kids and put them all to school. And I'm just like, cool, but what about the shoes? You look at me and smile like, baby, that's all you. The stakes high, you know we playing for keeps. I know it gets rough when it's been a couple weeks. FaceTime in the lab, FaceTime in the road. Thank God for Steve Jobs, but FaceTime getting old. But you don't want me home cause you know the mission. You just be praying that I can keep the vision. I just be praying that I can have you with me. Late nights trying to make this prayers realistic. Faith without works ain't a thing, baby. I keep that in mind when I dream, baby. You my kickstand, I'm tryna lean, baby. Me without you ain't a thing, baby. And I hope I'm right. This that song that I hope you like. This that song that I hope we can move to. If not, just imagine me with you. And I hope I'm right. This that song that I hope you like. This that song that I hope we can move to. If not, just imagine me with you. Everybody dancing, but I just wanna dance with you. And everybody moving, but I just wanna move with you. And everybody whine, but I wanna slow wine with you. Never been to the island, I wanna take flight with you, with you. With you, with you, with you, with you. Ain't worry about them, 'cause it's all about you.
welcome to another edition on this July 18th, 2019 of Bull and the Bartender Show. I am Bull, as always with Mark, the bartender. As always with Mark. And Jazz.
Caught that.
Are you good? Can I hear you?
Yeah, just lean. Yeah, that's fine, man.
You gotta put that really close up to you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you.
Take
now.
your muffin off, dude.
Was it the?
Go butt naked on your mic.
What's that?
No, I'm good now.
You good now?
All right.
All right, I got you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
you. All right. So tonight's kind of an interesting show. We haven't done sort of a bit in a while, and we came up with this.
I don't know if it's a bit or just a public awareness, man. We're gonna
Of what it
yeah.
tastes like.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I'm not. I have my doubts.
You have
I'm
your
not
doubts
I'm
on
not
what?
a KFC guy in general.
Okay.
I'm not a fan.
I got
of
4
chicken.
Tums, man, crushed up in fucking lines right here.
But
that
I'm a
we're gonna snort
Cheetos
if these
guy
things
too,
are bad.
though,
So
I like Cheetos. So
I just wish they
Cheetos.
were breaded with Cheetos.
I know. I'm just saying, but like the Cheeto flavor won't turn me off because I like Cheetos.
Yeah.
Is that how the commercial go?
Yeah, I don't
They
want
were
no
so
boring
excited
food.
in the
Yeah.
commercial, too. I was
Those
looking-
cats are, yeah, it's like the ultimate, like, man, young,
It
like,
was,
millennial,
they had every race
like.
it was like a whole, like it was like a.
It was
real,
a black
like,
and
yeah,
a
it was
white and
Unity
like
commercial.
a like a lady chick,
Yeah.
all
Where
like
was this at?
skaters.
A lady chick.
on the ad for the
Cheetos, yeah, the
KFC
KFC
thing,
commercial.
they're like at a skate park and they're like, we don't want no boring food.
Even he knows, like he don't
Right.
even eat chicken.
Yeah,
That's how
Yeah.
much. That's how much it's on that a guy that doesn't even eat chicken or eat
Yeah.
meat like knows how that. I didn't even know how that commercial went.
Are you coming back? Hell, man,
Everything good?
give him an order.
All right.
Like
So
like off air here.
So we're gonna do the Cheetos sandwich review tonight as well,
Raws.
and then also, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner, we have a second camera, which shows the
Thanks, man.
fantastic
I'll give you my money back.
T-shirt from. He made it for Bull and the Bartender Show live, and this was anonymous Mike.
The white one
Yeah, the
is
white
anonymous Mike.
one is anonymous Mike.
I like that rig, dude.
So what I had planned.
I almost wore it fishing last night, actually.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I was gonna take some footage, but we could have auctioned it off with my stink on it.
That's true. Yes.
One of
we'll
our
do
crazy
that later.
fans might like that.
But also, too, Bull and the Bartender Show on your lower left-hand screen with the Magical Butter shirt on the background.
Yeah.
So those two, like we've been growing and growing and growing, so we're growing some more. Now,
Shit,
Mark,
I'll auction all them bitches off. We'll get into that later, man.
Okay, yeah. So before we take a short little break real quick to kind of regroup and get ready for the show, how do you want to do the sandwich? You want to do it like in thirds or halves?
Yeah, I
or-
mean, are you interested in trying this monstrosity too?
I'll try it.
All right, well then, yeah, we're gonna do it in thirds.
I think there's about something like thirds or something like that.
Yeah, we're gonna see how it cuts up, man. If there's Cheetos under it, it might be tough to.
Did you look at it?
No, I haven't even unwrapped. I was keeping it warm.
I haven't even seen it either.
Actually, I'm gonna
It's
stick
been
it in the
sealed.
oven, dude, because man, I just had the oven on back there in the back of the bar.
Reveal.
We'll stick it in the oven during the break to warm
We're gonna
back up
have
a
to
little
like
bit.
put the plate, in front of the camera. That way they can see it. That way we're not sort of jobbing them out.
That we're not pulling a gimmick, trying
Yeah.
to try fucking. Yeah, no.
Can you play the commercial? They were so excited about that shit.
It cracks
I
me
don't know
up,
if I'm
man.
excited or
No, I'm
just
saying
sort
No,
of.
like
in
on the
the
ad,
commercial,
it's so
man, it's like the
hype.
kids were
Like
just
Yeah.
like,
it's
this is the
kids and
best
Chester
thing
Cheetah
ever.
on a skateboard, and
I mean, we got the whole commercial
Yeah.
from our guest, because I didn't even remember it like that. He knew it by.
he secretly wants to eat meat.
Who? No, this. Yeah.
He's the fucking
the
delivery
patron?
guy.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
He's a meat eater.
Nah, man, he's a fucking vegetarian, Rasta,
Oh,
like
okay.
man, like, but that bitch wants to eat meat so bad.
Gotcha.
Every time I'm cooking steaks, man, whenever he shows up, dude, he's like,
He's there.
that shit smells good as hell. I'm like, dude, just try a bite, man. I won't tell anybody.
Right.
Like, man. Like,
I got you.
I don't judge you anyway.
That's right. All right. When we come back, we're gonna get into the whole Cheeto review. A couple different stories. Mark has a NASA story as well.
Yeah,
it's the
dude.
50th
Well, I
birthday.
mean, it's the Apollo things,
Yeah.
man, and they're all this crazy. Well, no, I was just talking about all the like. I watched a bunch of stuff on the Apollo 8, and like, cause it's the
You
50th
about
anniversary
talking about some
thing.
Conspiracy shit.
No,
Right now?
just some
Oh, where you going
badass,
at?
some badassery, man.
Okay.
That's all. Nah, no conspiracy shit. They fucking did that shit.
As you think.
I wish they still went out, man.
Oh look, Bad Papa Smurf. They're getting ready to fucking do one again right now, man. But
East Coast, like where I mean, I went to school or went to.
you went to Cape Canaveral High, dude.
No, I went to Astronaut High School.
Astronaut, yeah,
It's called Astronaut.
Yeah.
But like my house like shook when it went off. It would be like an earthquake.
Bad Papa
You
Smurf.
would feel the shuttle once it went got to certain high
Here,
sonic
boom.
boom.
Yeah.
You know, the whole house would rumble.
That's bitching, dude.
Alright,
Bad Papa Smurf. I'm gonna get into a fishing
You
report
can
too.
tell a story that too, because the first time I was in Florida, man. Long story short, like my folks called 911 because like we been up in the city, Cincinnati.
Oh my God! What was that boom?
But it was a great story.
All right, all that and more. We'll talk some more detail when we get back. Bull and the Bartender Show. Stay tuned.
And I know. Let me in the house. I forgot my cat there. Just kidding. It was Jello pudding. My love is out the down and the now. My love is out the down and the now. My love is out the down and the now. My love is out the down. My love is out the down and the now. My love is out.
Bartender Show. A little bit different music selection tonight because we found this new site by Mark called noncopyrightmusic.com. So we're going to try some of the music out from there. You guys good?
Do we sound different now?
Yes.
Okay.
I can hear you in
I'm on the right
on
mic.
both channels.
Can you hear me now?
And I got you right there, my friend.
All
Thank
right.
you.
I had his mic, so it didn't work. I got a lower voice.
I had to loosen up the. I had a bunch of wires.
You did.
Yeah, I had
It was
about
just
2 inches on my headphones.
unwinding and twisting around. We're good now. We're back and we're right.
That's right. So, as I mentioned before, you probably seen when we went to commercial that we have a new sort of. Is your fan on again?
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Dude.
Sorry. We have a new sort of way of donating. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And what that means is that when you see this sort of, which one is it? Crap, I had it all right here. Here it is, right here. So as you look at the top,
I can hear
it
it from
says.
there. Can you hear it?
No, I think we're good.
All right.
So what you see up there is sort of when you hear or when you read it says when you donate, please type bartender in the comments.
Yeah, you got to make sure you type bartender if you're going to give us any kind of cash. That way it goes. We know it's going to our show.
Right.
That way it'll help fund shenanigans that go on around here.
So how do you know how to get to the?
I think you got to go on YouTube.com and then search like us, like Bull and the Bartender Show. Like it, subscribe it, then you go into the comments, and I think you can donate in the comments, like when you hit on there.
If I click on like a video, right, and I go down to where underneath it says support the stream.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
All right.
Support the stream.
So at there, when you see a donation message, right,
it's gonna be on there in different colors too.
And then you could sit there and type in bartender, right?
You gotta put in bartender, man, because otherwise, like the bullshitter show, the bullshitter show or Joel's show can claim our stuff, and I know Joel's got way more viewers than we do, so
you think so?
We need all the help we can get.
So that way, what happens is that now we can associate, our stuff with, different shows. So we're not donating to one particular show.
Yeah.
We are, or they are.
It's all one the same, deal.
So if you go to youtube.com, just search Bulls Radio Lounge. Go to any of the shows.
Look at those shirts you got scrolling, dude. We're a regular man.
We are. You like that?
Chinese sweatshop, dude. I like it.
Did you like what that? How that looks?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those are the guy from Anonymous. Mike was the. You're not talking about these ones. You're talking about the one that's scrolling through.
They were scrolling on the screen, yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It was just on a second ago.
You didn't see the shirts up there?
There it is.
Which those we're gonna start selling them soon.
Who's in the shirt?
I don't know.
Just a random.
No,
you just throw it on a body, a fake body.
It was just one of those.
You got a mannequin?
Yeah, got a mannequin at the crib, right? You just dressing up on the side.
No, it was actually just.
Are
one
you
of the,
fitting in for a skin suit, dude?
No, that's true. So no, it was whatever the t-shirt company was. They put it on their models.
Okay.
All right. That ain't one of us, man.
That's what I was looking.
A little bigger bulge in the middle, dude.
Or a little darker.
Yeah, or a little darker, yeah.
Either or.
Yeah. Depending on which one of our fine models it was.
So I'm going to try something with you, Mark. And we've done this before on previous shows, right?
All right.
And I want to see if we can sort of, as this song gets ready to play, you sort of get on the mic and just sort of like open up your soul to get people to donate to the show.
Oh, yeah. A little man.
I mean, it'd be like Mark the Bartender here,
This song is so sad, it just makes me think of pets.
What are you about to play?
Well, this is where you, man. Dude, this is the Bartender Show.
So you better play a sad song right now?
Well, this
But
is
we're
how
trying
we,
to get
this is how
people
we
to-
plead for money.
Like one of those, like
really
where like the
plead
little
for
kids
money.
or the dogs be
Yeah.
starving and like
Yeah.
dogs be limping with 3 legs and
Yeah.
shit.
That's how this show is, man. This bar is running on a 3-legged dog right now.
Yeah, you right, man. Damn, man, don't put us to pasture.
We're
Help us
not-
out.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
We're just saying, hey, look, could you
Don't put us to pasture.
could you donate to the show?
Take us to
Could
the
you,
vet one more time? That's all we're
Yeah,
asking,
know,
we
man.
got some sad dog eyes coming.
like
I
it'd be like,
respect that.
hey, this is Bull, and we thank you for your support. Just go to youtube.com and just pull up a video and go down where it says support the stream.
Support
Click
the stream,
on-
dude.
Click on the link and just type in
Because
on the
when you
notes.
give your 69 cents a day,
Can you
you
feed
can help
30
feed-
kids?
No, you can help feed the
where
hamster.
are we going with this?
You can help feed the hamster.
Yeah,
that turns
right,
The
yeah.
generator that runs this bar.
Yeah.
that is
you
true.
can help pay for the ice that cools the drinks that makes the show happen.
It's the little things that count.
You know,
You
I mean,
know,
we're not
it's-
asking for we're not asking for like an addition onto the bar, a patio deck, a new beer cooler. We're
We
just
just-
asking for some ice.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, to keep the hamsters running, we got to feed the hamsters.
and I mean to that point, man, we got these shirts, man. We talked about this earlier that we're gonna sign, and I'll even wear.
Uh-huh.
I'll wear it fishing one night, and whoever wants to bid the highest on it, man, will get that shirt signed by all of us.
Jazz, can you turn that little black camera over just a little bit? Just that way. Just a
Kinda
tad.
just aim that at the shirt a little bit, so you can see
Little
what,
more.
man.
Little more.
Are you talking about the white one?
Yeah, the white
Okay,
one
I
right
got it,
there.
I can see it.
That's good, right
Okay.
there.
Oh,
Up, up.
it snapped back.
Yeah, it's okay. Just that
Oh,
way we
I
can
got it.
show
It's
it.
got a stiff wire
There we
on
go. I
it.
know it's
So,
good.
as you can see, when you donate to the show, right?
Whoever
wanna-
donates the highest, man.
Yeah.
Whoever gives us the deepest Sarah McLachlan puppy dog eyes.
This Bull and the Bartender Show T-shirt by Anonymous Mike, we will gladly give it away to you.
we're gonna sign
We're gonna
it.
sign it.
Date it. I'll wear it fishing if you want to.
Yeah,
So
just
it'll have some man smell to it.
go down to the bottom and just look for the link that
Might
says
need to
support
leave
this
that
channel.
off.
Well, you never know, man. Maybe somebody wants it for their wife or a, nighty shirt.
That's true.
Feeling real good about yourself today.
Well,
But we'll roll with it, though. We'll roll with it.
Maybe somebody wants it for a nighty shirt.
Yeah, I
That's
got
right.
you, bro. I got you.
Just
Maybe there's some dude that wants it for a nighty shirt. I mean, whatever if they want to bid for it, I'm not gonna ask questions.
Whatever floats their boat.
that's
Yeah,
right.
man. Whatever floats the hole that floats their boat, man. Like,
Just
I'm not here to
donate.
judge. I'm just here to whore myself out.
Just donate a little bit. That's all you got to do.
Pocket
You know,
change, dude.
pocket
69 cents a
change.
day, man.
Trying to keep this show alive. But when you do that, please type in where it says donation message.
You gotta
right?
go, to the
Type
make sure you
bartender. That way,
Just think of me when you type it in. My sad face, locked
Yeah.
in a cage, starving, in the snow.
just make a donation. That's all you got to do to keep us going
Yeah.
and to help out with the bar to keep it running with the
I
drinks.
wonder if we're gonna get tagged for this music.
No, I've tried it before on the Joel,
Oh yeah,
and
all
it
right.
worked.
Yeah, all right. And
So-
it worked. So start the donations, please, because it worked.
Jazz, would you like to offer
I mean, he's
up
seen the
anything?
hamster back there, man. He knows how hard that hamster works, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that hamster powers the coolers, the AC, and the lights here. The
Makes us
hamster's
go.
running like 513 gears out the rear, dude, just to get this thing spinning. Like, it's a rough life for him.
That is true.
He could use some actual real food instead of just feeding him bar peanuts and tequila. I'm just saying.
All right, so there you go. That's how you do the donation. That was a good little ditty there, guy. I like
Feel
that.
good about that?
Yeah. So that'll probably be like best of for a commercial spot.
That will, man. And I'm serious, dude.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever they want me to do in that shirt. You want me to wear it on the motorcycle on Wednesday night so it smells like race gas? And
There you go. Make
Yeah.
it authentic.
yeah, man. I mean, whatever you need to do.
So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna auction off the white T-shirt that you see up on the top right
Dude,
hand
we'll auction
screen.
off the black one too.
You want? Well, I mean, there's only one of those. That's
But we know
kinda-
how to make it, man.
Yeah, we have to replace it. Though,
If
'cause
somebody
I like,
Yeah.
comes
I
up,
like
if
that
somebody
middle
comes
shirt.
up with a high enough willy, man. I mean,
You know. I mean the
we're
white.
open to.
Well, the
we're
white
open
shirt,
to-
anyways. We're gonna sign that and
And by the end of the show, whoever
We're open to negotiation.
donates high enough or would like to officially offer up something for the shirt. I mean, it's a one-of-a-kind shirt.
Yeah.
You know, you
Hey, we
can't.
got Pete Gerard listening.
Pete Gerard, what is he saying?
He said, I'm listening, Joel.
I'm listening, Joel.
What's up, Pete? How
What's
you doing,
up,
man? Bad Papa Smurf, I was out last night, man. I got a couple snook, some mangrove snapper,
Uh-huh.
the most gnarliest, aggressive catfish I've ever caught.
Really?
Dude.
They give you a fight like Jaws? Or
No, man. It was all right, man. I had pinfish, dude, that were like the size of my hand, right?
Uh-huh.
Like these pinfish that were like this big.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Catching catfish that were like that. Like, I don't, man, their mouths weren't even big enough to eat the fucking pinfish.
Really?
Like, yeah.
They were just clamping down for the heck of it?
Dude, just being dicks.
Uh-huh.
But I bought 18 of them big motherfuckers, and I paid extra money for the big ones, like 4 specific bait. And, like, I was up there, man, by the river walk.
Right,
across from,
right.
like, UT there.
Right, I understand.
Because there's all these little baby tarpon.
Right next to the, what's the park called over there?
Curtis Hickson.
Curtis Park, yeah.
Yeah, like like from like there to like Boreen Bridge, man. There's all these little baby tarpon that are like living under the river walk at night.
Pretty big, right?
Oh, they're they're to maybe
about 2 feet.
Yeah, well, 2 foot to 4 maybe.
Oh
Man.
wow,
You know,
okay.
you might get a 50-pounder in there,
right,
like
right.
if you're lucky. But just man, dude, like I baited the freaking pinfish, and like threw it over the side, to like just to like shut the freaking cooler down, and yeah, we're gonna have to rig them. Or you want to rig them or just drink them?
You're rigging who? Oh, so you're.
I gotta make one. Stick them in the back in the fridge. We'll save those beers further, man. We're gonna do a beer tasting, man.
As well tonight?
Yeah, I got some more hemp themed beers.
Oh, really?
Trying to I'm trying to see, man, because everybody, hemp this, hemp that, CBD this, CBD that. And a lot of that shit doesn't taste like anything real. Like
I actually find it quite well. Yeah,
are you liking that right there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a regular old Jack and Coke, buddy.
It's the old school classic,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a beer.
No, he got
that's the old school Jack and Coke, man.
Yeah, we're doing that next.
Yeah, that's just what we're sipping on right now, man.
I thought it tasted a little alcoholic, more than what beer would be.
Yeah. Papa Smurf, like
little alcoholic.
Little alcoholic.
Yeah. Papa Smurf wants to know, man, what canals off which part of the bay? Like, cause I'm on like the Davis Island side a lot. I'll go over to the Gandy side, man, when it's not blowing. But
how big is too much blowing?
Man, if it's 2 foot, dude, like that little boat doesn't really
fly through the water.
Nah, I mean you can do it, but it's gonna be a rough, probably wet. Like, man, it just. Why am I gonna go out there and beat myself up 20 minutes running into a hole when I can go?
So
right
how
up?
do you, when you go fishing, right? Do you plan this out? I mean, do you sit there and look at the weather report and?
Oh yeah,
and like the
Dude,
wind report
like the
and
full moon. Actually, man, we should be going out tonight after the show.
Really?
It was a full moon.
Full moon was
this morning.
Yeah.
So you was out.
I was out last night,
Okay,
man, from like 9 until 5 in the morning, basically.
Or is it sort of a sense that you
it
have?
was still a full moon out when I went like at 6 in the morning. So it was out last night.
Yeah, it was
solid,
bright, but it was still, man, it was like hazy out. Like
I would say it was a solid full moon though, definitely when I was up
like
this morning.
Tonight or like last night, tonight, and like tomorrow night will be decent. You just gotta look at the tides, like man, like it was dead low at like 9 o'clock last night, and it was coming in till like 4 in the morning.
Now, do you plan this stuff in your head, or is it a body sense, or?
No, I mean I could just
you've been on the water for your entire life, right?
Yeah, I mean. I'll go out if there's nothing going on, just to go out, go out and fuck around.
Okay.
But like if I can, like, all right, man, like Monday nights is my off night, so like if the tide's good Monday night, like saying from like 7 to 1, 2, I'll go out. But if it's not good until like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, I'll get up at like 1 and go out until sunrise, basically.
Okay.
Just so you can catch moving water, like man.
So that way you catch bigger fish, or?
They're just more active usually.
Okay. All right.
Kind of thing. But like right now, man, because of all the rain, there's so much water coming out of the river right now still. So like last night it was low tide and it was supposed to be coming in all night. And like when I went back in at like almost 5, it was probably still 1.5 feet, 2 foot to like where it usually is, kind of thing. Like so there was so much water coming out of the river that it was pushing the tide like
Can you feel it on the boat? Like as your boat moves through the water?
You can, man. Like, cause that boat's small enough. Like, if I'm going up towards downtown when I leave Davis Island against the current, like you can totally feel it. I mean, it's not like lugging, but like it's not as fast as it is going the other way.
Oh,
like,
okay, I gotcha. Now, is all of this in your head, or you just sort of like?
I've GPSed it.
No, I'm saying like the canals and.
Oh yeah.
Fishing, when to go out, stuff like that.
I mean, mainly you just want water moving, man. Like that's the best. And I mean, right now, man, because it's fucking 1,000 degrees outside. Hey, Chewy Rocks, how you doing?
Chewy Rocks, hello, how are you?
Yeah, because it's so hot, man. Like I'm going out at night.
Okay.
Like I'm not dealing with like daytime right now, man. It's too fucking hot.
Yeah, it is too hot out there. I did some work on the house the other day.
Brutal.
And I'm like,
brutal.
This is just, because I was changing out molding for cabinets, right? And I was just knocking off the molding off the cabinets to redo them,
Yep.
I was in there for like 20 minutes and I was sweating, 10 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I understand what you're talking about. You're out there all day long, man. Listen, I give it to you for you lawn doggers guys. Those.
Lawn doggers, real mechanics, motherfuckers that are working in like rooms where the air doesn't move.
Trust me, I used to
20 degrees.
I know how that feels. I used to deliver for years, right? And I went through like 2 or 3 shirts in one day.
Oh yeah.
And like 2 gallons of water. So I know how you feel. Lugging furniture. Unfortunately,
it's good for you though, man. Sweat that shit out, dude.
Yeah.
Like you can drink whatever you want to,
And
do whatever you want to.
I got a lot of leeway with what I could eat. I mean, I eat right a lot of times. I don't do like a lot of fast food, but like I can just, if I need to eat something, I don't want to be like, I should eat this. I'll be all right. I'm not a snack and like a dessert and all that junk food anyway.
I am.
Yeah, but when it happens, it happens. Like, and there's no regrets. I'm good.
You're good to go.
I mean, the good thing is like I could like consume plenty of beer and not have to worry about like a beer gut.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah, it is, man. Yeah. So like I enjoy a good beer, so I don't have to like feel bad about it.
So speaking of fishing and stuff like that, I found this story from the Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
Try that again.
Right?
Where did you were just randomly looking that shit up?
No, I had it prepared.
Okay.
Yeah. They were stunned.
I don't even remember what you said. Where you were talking.
It was a story from
the
Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
Yeah.
So they went down.
Okay, because you were looking at me like you knew exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah.
You do? You know exactly that?
Because I go on the Oceanic things for charts.
Okay.
Like
continue.
Like
I apologize.
All right, so
everybody else knows what we're talking about.
You ever seen a wreck fish before? Sorry, didn't mean to bother you taking the shot.
Like the name is a wreck?
No, that's what the fish is called.
How you spell it? Like WRECK?
Yeah, fish. Says a wreck fish eats a whole shark.
I'm so baffled that you have no idea what fish this is off the bat.
Well, is it from Europe or where's the fish from? It might be a different name. Like, man, like it might be a freaking Jewfish. Like, but that's what they call them in England is like wreck fish.
What does that mean? That didn't.
Well, no, because like.
Well, I have no idea.
Mahi, mahi dolphin.
Yes.
Like mahi is called Dorado. In like Australia and shit, when you go there, if you see like Dorado, like that's mahi. So like it's the same fish but a different name. Like same shit with like barracudas and.
What's another name for a barracuda?
Barramundi.
That's who?
Barramundis. That's
Where's
the
that
Australian
from?
man.
These seem like just Australian things, so they're all.
Well, but they also call them in like South America. There's like a different name for them too. Like
it doesn't really say where they were. It just says they were. The vehicle captured footage of a feeding frenzy. At least 11 small sharks of 2 types, the Genie's dogfish and the rough-skinned dogfish, were feasting on a dead 250-pound swordfish.
Okay.
That followed from the ocean floor of 1,476 feet.
Ooh, that's deep.
So that's what it's saying.
Yeah.
But it says, but nearby, lurking wreckfish appeared to use the remote vehicle for cover and had another meal and snack.
Do you have a picture of this wreckfish?
I have a video.
Like, can we just like get to the wreckfish part and like still so I can see what it is?
See if I can play it.
Habitat feeding.
Can we see it on our deals?
Pretty remarkable.
No, I'm not up to there yet. So basically, you can see this wreck fish swallowing the whole shark.
Let me walk over here and see what this wreck fish looks like.
I mean, you want to get
Is it like wreck as like a regular wreck, like WR?
WRECK.
Let me see.
Okay,
See
here.
the title right there?
Nah, man, it's like a whole
pretty
word. Wreck
remarkable.
fishes. It's like
It's
Yeah,
wreck
wreck
fish.
it's there.
See right there.
Okay, I'm looking at
That's
it.
a fucking grouper. That's a Jewfish, dude. Yeah. That's a Goliath grouper, man.
The grouper used us as cover.
See? The grouper. Yeah.
So what's the wreck fish from?
That's probably what they call it over there.
That has a whole shark in its mouth.
No way.
Yeah. They eat fucking divers. Yeah, dude.
Is that like one of those ones you see like in the underneath the piers and stuff like that?
Yeah, like the ones you see like under the bridges. And,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like man. Yeah.
So I wonder why they call it a wreck fish.
Because they were probably British.
Oh, is that what the British would call a grouper?
Like I said, man, people got names for the same like fish all over. Like it'll be like a snook will be something else over South America.
Okay,
like a
all right.
Jewfish or a Goliath grouper will be a Goliath grouper here, but a wreck fish over there.
You ever caught one before? Grouper?
Groupers, yeah.
Like those big ones that you see under like you go to the aquarium, right? And you see a big giant grouper that's
biggest
underneath
grouper I
it.
ever caught was like that. Like
Yeah, but these are like 4 times. as
yeah,
big.
no, those are Goliath grouper. That's
Yeah,
a different.
grouper's
man.
delicious.
Yeah, like I've caught strawberry groupers.
Grouper
I've
sour,
caught red
low.
grouper.
Now, what would
black
you have to do
grouper.
to catch that?
You just reef fishing.
But I mean, like special hook or.
No, it's a circle hook and either live bait or like squid.
Oh, okay.
Depending on man, and just reef bumping.
Oh, really?
Bang, bang, bang. Yeah,
All
from
right, to
60
get 'em.
to a couple 100 foot. But like the Goliath ones, that's a different. There's a lot of different grouper. There's black grouper, strawberry grouper,
Right.
yellow grouper, and Goliath grouper. That's the big gnarly ones, and those are the ones that like are eating everything on the wrecks, and like they're big as shit. Like they'll suck in a diver. Like those are the ones you see the videos of like people up under bridges that are catching them like the size of their boat. Like
Yeah, I know they're
on,
like
giant
500
tackle
pounds.
and shit. Yeah, supposedly they're under the Harbor Island Bridge there, man. Like
Now, do you have to have a special license to get those?
Nah,
just regular.
you're not
fish
gonna
license.
keep them.
Oh, you're not.
Unless they're
Oh, so you can't. You can't really bring one of those 500 pounds home.
yeah, nah.
I mean, if
perfect,
listen, if I'm catching one of those things, you know what I mean, like that 500 pounds,
Yeah.
I'm taking it home.
no, you don't want to. The meat's
Why?
not gonna be any good, man.
Really?
Yeah,
Even if you cut it up,
yeah, no, that's not like a tuna, man.
Oh, okay.
Like the
it just
grouper-
doesn't taste good, or just
It'll be real dense, and
Uh-huh.
it might not. It might have worms in it.
Like
man, when they get to be that big, like man,
They're kinda like-
it might be good, but it's probably not gonna. It's not gonna be as good as like a 60-pound one.
Right. Okay.
Like a 30-pound one.
Yeah.
Maybe like that. Like that's gonna be the like there to like there to like there probably is like the slot you're looking for. Like
Okay.
you get to the ones that are from you and me, like that's just too big and dense and.
It doesn't just. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. It doesn't taste good.
Yeah, it's not gonna be the same, man.
I got you. And
Yeah.
Jazz is preparing another special drink.
Yeah, we're gonna try these the new Belgium Hemperors, man. I talked about them on the show. Would you like one?
Yeah, sure. I'll try.
Yeah,
one.
might as well, dude. Yeah, hit him with the whole deal. Yeah, he gets the full experience. So, these are from New Belgium Brewery, man.
And what do you get? Where is the New Belgium Brewery?
There's one in North Carolina.
Okay.
And there's one in Fort Collins.
And these are what kind of beers again?
The Hemperor. It's a
The
hops
Hemper.
and hemp rain. It's a 7.0. Deliciousness. Let me
Deliciousness.
see. The Hemperor HPA is a new kind of hoppy beer blending hemp with hops for complete sensory domination. Yeah.
Interesting.
I've had it on tap up there at the brewery in Asheville, and it was.
Was this the one that you had like last time?
That was one that I was looking for, and that one was a Sweetwater, which is based out of Asheville.
All right.
But these are even more like. Wait till you smell this thing. You're gonna be like, dude, it smells like
like a nice, coating of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got that total.
Now, can we
herbal-
put that on the live camera or?
Yeah, stick one on there for a second.
Now let's see if we can do this. Okay, I see you in the top right, so go to your right.
Oh man.
A little more. Keep on going. We're doing this live.
These are pretty fresh too.
All right, now go up.
Just kind
Go
of hold
up.
it for a second.
Up a little more. Up a little more. Right there. Now just come forward. A little more. So that camera, the little camera right there, that's what you're aiming for. Little camera. That's good right there. All right, there you go.
Yep, the Emperor, dude.
The Emperor.
HPA, New Belgium, dude.
So
Asheville.
that's the beer of the night, right? You
Excuse
just
me.
sort of
Yep.
shake it like that. Yep.
Yeah, give it a little pop on it, and
Oh, crap.
yeah, let it go slow.
Yeah, small pressure.
I don't know why you gotta shake the shit out of it, man. With
Yeah,
your
but it's like
big fucking Wookiee hands.
you got a towel, bro?
You don't need a towel. Just drink that shit.
No, but I mean it's like gonna pop out. That's
No,
what
it's
I'm saying.
not.
Yeah, like that.
There.
Yeah, you
That's
see what
all
I'm saying?
it is.
I don't want to get all the equipment, bro. What are you talking about?
That's all it was.
Then I gotta
There's
pay
a
for
napkin
equipment.
under your chair right there. I see it. Yeah, we got one. Hang on, man. Here it comes. Here it
All
comes.
right, cool. Thanks, Jazz. Jeez, man. At least Jazz is supportive.
Well, it's hard for me to get back from where I'm at.
You know, I don't want to sit there and get all this stuff all over the equipment.
I saw what was happening.
Yeah.
It
Jazz
was-
knew.
It was fizzing. I could hear
He
it.
shook
Yeah.
the shit out of it, man. He gave
I
it
just-
like 3 or 4.
I just did 4 of those
Yeah,
things.
no,
Bro,
you
you
gotta give it 1.
You
Oh,
gave it
wow.
like a yoo-hoo shake. That wasn't gonna work.
This is bubbly beer. This ain't no yoo-hoo.
Gotcha.
Bro, smell that, like, man. And
I can taste the very nice hops that are in there.
yeah, the hops,
is-
and then it's actually got hemp, like actual hemp bud, like in
Uh-huh.
it, broken up too. So you get like, it was when you get it on draft,
Yeah.
and you hold like the pint up to your nose.
Right.
It was like, oh my god, like I like smelled it from like across the bar. I was like, somebody rolling up in here, like man, it smelled like bud, dude, like ridiculous. So yeah,
Very nice tasting.
yeah, something different, man. Kind of light, little summery, man. Yeah, and they're 7.0s, so they'll.
It doesn't really like sort of like sort of take over the entire sensory. You know what I'm saying? It just sort of like it's very smooth.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
I mean, because it's still like a HPA.
Yeah.
you
I'm
know.
impressed with the hemp beers though so far. Like they got a solid little taste to it.
But
It's
see,
different.
I've had other ones though, man.
I mean,
that
of
you
the one, of
couldn't
the two,
even- Yeah, well,
of the
that's
two
what,
we've had so
man,
far.
I'm gonna try to start buying, like, man, for the show. Like, if I see some like weird local ones that are hemped out, because I know there's a couple local ones too.
Off the top of your head, you know of
I think one of the ones out in like Dunedin,
yeah.
one of the breweries out there, I think does one.
You can grow hemp here too now.
I'm not
Right?
Here.
They're starting to regulate. Yeah, it's happening.
Like, it's gonna happen. I mean, it should be
What
happening now.
to grow hemp here?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, yeah.
actual like for like industrial use.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Did not
because
know
our
that.
climate and our soil, like all like the like soil testing and
It's
stuff.
like the best place to do it.
Pretty good.
Mhm.
I mean, we
Yeah,
got a
and
fuck
ye-
ton of sunshine. And
Yeah, but you can use hemp for a lot of different things too.
yeah, drywall, concrete,
Really?
dude. Like hemp concrete is like hurricane and like times 5.
It's that
shit.
strong?
Like yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Like, yeah, because it's got the fibers, like, in it. So, like, if you do your walls, like, man, shit like that. Like,
It wouldn't smell though, yeah. I mean,
no, dude, because it's not, no, it's going
but how
into-
would you know there was like hemp in there?
well, because you go and, because there's, like, companies that are making it now. It ain't like some asshole shows up with a garbage bag full of weed and mixes it
Well,
in
that's
concrete
I know,
and
but
makes
I'm
a
just saying,
wall.
like, how would you really know that that's what? I mean, it's probably an upcharge for that, right?
Oh, it's a totally different thing. I mean, well, like even like the like drywall, how it has it, because like they're starting to make drywall out of it, so it's got
Okay.
the fibers, so it's even stronger, kind of shit too.
Right.
And
But I mean, what kind of regulation would you have to make sure they were doing this?
oh, what, to make sure they're just not bullshitting you?
Yeah.
Like some 7-Eleven
Yeah.
drywall? Nah,
Right.
man, you're getting.
Like they go to
some
Home
real,
Depot and get like 200 things of drywall
Nah, you're
because the
getting
guy
that.
priced you like 4 times as much to buy the drywall. You know what I mean?
Nah, because it's gonna be companies like there's already some that are in like Kentucky and stuff
Uh-huh.
that are already like trying that are doing this stuff.
Yeah.
But like it's companies where you can go on their website and like see like the actual like they're promoting the fact that it's got hemp in it too. Like they're not gonna like.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They're
I
not
mean,
gonna
you
just be like, oh yeah, we got it. They're gonna actually show you, hey, we're getting
How
it
they
from
do it.
here. Like, man,
Uh-huh.
like there's a giant man in the town next to my mom's, like
Yeah.
up there in North Carolina, in Canton. They just opened up a giant hub hemp processing like warehouse thing. Man, like she sent me an article on it, and like, bro, it's scientific as fuck. Like they're getting the hemp from like South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Kentucky.
And it's being shipped to them.
Shipping it to them for processing and analyzing of like what the makeup of it. So like, all right, this would be good in like textiles, or this would be good in like roofing shit, or this would be good in whatever
you want to do. Yeah.
Clothing, all
you
kinds.
use for clothing too.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
really?
Dude, you can totally do, man. Like, yeah, like
And
actual hemp shirts, like, and they're comfy as fuck.
Now,
like,
how is that even possible? Because if you do it in clothing, wouldn't it like absorb into your skin?
no, hemp. There's no. Come
Now
on.
you laugh, but I'm just saying. I mean,
Yeah, no, man. There's no psychoactive.
what is the purpose of wearing hemp plants?
Because it's a stronger material than cotton.
Yeah, still it'd be a shirt you wouldn't even know it was hemp.
Yeah, like it's not gonna get you high.
But
Like, there's no
I wasn't a part. I'm
psychoactive
just saying, like,
things in
You
actual
would just
hemp.
think
that would
you would
get
just think it was a normal shirt.
Okay.
Bro, like that's what meant before fucking cotton and shit.
Yeah.
Like they grew hemp for fucking everything.
Really?
Yeah, and like that's what man.
Will they take like the leaves or just the stem or
it's the stalks.
the stalks? Okay.
How they're so strong.
Yeah,
and, like,
okay.
Fibrous. You can make
I mean,
that shit into everything.
I mean,
like,
shirts are made of cotton. Look what the hell cotton is. Like, so
Yeah.
you get a shirt out of cotton.
Yeah, or you can get a shirt out of that. Like man,
I just
and
never heard of making shirts or clothing.
the guy
out
that
of,
did the cotton gin. A.G. Whitney or
whatever
J.C.
his name
Whitney or
is,
whatever
right?
his name
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Like, man, he was buddies with the higher ups, like back in the day there, and basically like was like, hey, we're gonna use cotton instead of hemp. Fucking, I'm friends with like whoever the fuck the president was and whatever time that was. Blah, 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 blah. Did that shit like, and
I'm gonna
basically
stay out of that conversation.
no, dude, it's fucking real. Like that, that's
Yeah.
some real shit.
You just don't.
You just
I
went.
can only go one way with like I mean, when you think of picking cotton.
Oh well, yeah, that's besides. Yeah, well, this was man. Hey, I can make a fuck ton of money on this.
Yeah,
cotton,
that's
basically.
what a
Like,
cotton
man,
gin. I'm saying that's
yeah.
what a cotton gin helped that whole situation out. 'Cause
Yeah.
it was a machine that would actually do it.
Yeah.
Right.
So
But continue.
So you went.
You was
went
going
way.
down history. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Just stop where you was going with history, because
well, not because the history of the fucking whole like hemp thing, and like now finally, man,
it was like
people
he
are,
just
coming
he
back.
just knew a
like-
guy.
He knew a guy who knew a guy.
And where'd that cotton come from? Did that guy you knew?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, once he made the machine, because man, he could.
Yeah, we're
process
going back
so
to the
much
machine. So you
more.
was backtracking and said, let's stay with this machine, and we're not gonna go further than that.
But
go ahead.
yeah, man.
He said for the
Dude,
president and for the machine.
I'm gonna go get a fucking hemp T-shirt. Let you feel it. That shit's soft as fuck, dude.
I feel like
Like,
in my mind, like I just thought, like if Bull put a hair T-shirt, like, he would think if it started raining, that shit would
he would
disappear.
get high, dude. Yeah.
Then it would
or it would just fucking
it
wash
would just
away.
dissolve. Yeah,
Like,
it would just disappear.
like it's a cotton candy
That's
shirt.
what I was laughing at, because I was like, that's all I can see for that. It was a legitimate question. That's what I saw.
That
when
would be the
question
most
was
normal
asked.
person to ask.
So like, if I get stuck in the elevator and I'm wearing this T-shirt,
And I
dude,
start
can
sweating,
I,
though.
like, cut it off and get
That
high?
shit, know my nipples are gonna start showing in the elevator because it's hot.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna be a strong ass shirt, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's all kind of like industrial shit, like man, for like drywall, concrete, like roofing tiles.
No kidding.
That are like way stronger than like the average shit, and you don't have tar and all that like shit on it, kind of thing. Like,
But how would you leave it on the roof?
well, you still like nail. No, but I'm saying like even like roofing shingles are made with like tar that like coat that have the rocks on them and stuff, like the actual shields.
Okay.
Like the actual pieces, So like instead of that shit, you'd have like the hemp with like not like tar. It's a whole different deal.
Wow, you've really. I mean,
I researched some of this shit, man, because I got some buddies that are
I just
that are
pulled
like
up
in
a-
this business, man. Like,
I pulled up a website that says real hemp building materials.
This is hemp.
Yeah, that's hemp.
What is this?
It's hemp.
That piece of paper right there.
Really?
Yeah.
You never would tell.
Yeah, it feels like
Yeah.
paper, dude. That's what hemp.
But like
real
the,
ass historic
yeah,
documents.
yeah,
were actually
but like
written on
yeah,
hemp,
but like
man.
the like
for
the
real.
the certain paper styles that you could use hemp for, you see that material and you see this material, but it's the same thing. So
Right.
you can see like
It's all
how
in
he's
the processing.
explaining. Yeah.
Like,
This is interesting. I never knew they made a hemp building materials.
yeah, dude. That's a whole man. Like
You think some of these big box stores would carry them, like Home Depot or Lowe's?
eventually, yeah.
You think
but
so?
I think those guys aren't gonna need to once they see how like badass their shit is. Like fuck going through Home Depot. Like man, I'm gonna go straight to like Joe's fucking hemp drywall.
Yeah.
Like
I like that.
But you still
man.
have to have some sort of regulation, though. I mean, because you
Well,
you
no,
wouldn't want to.
the fields that are you growing are what's regulated.
Yeah,
No,
you can't
but
just-
no, I'm saying like how much or how less is or if they're even adding anything into it. You know what I mean? Because they can sit there and say, like I said before, the job is like $2,000, right? And they could charge $6,000.
Yeah, but if your fucking drywall doesn't get penetrated by a 2x4 going 140 mile an hour.
See, and that's
where
something
other
I
people's
would
shit is,
want to see because
they're gonna
Tom, Dick, and Harry can
Dude,
sit there and sell you drywall.
It's like getting windows, man. You see them fucking ads for like the like SAS windows,
Yeah.
like the double plane where the motherfuckers
Right.
launch like 2x4s
Yeah,
and shit
yeah,
at
yeah.
them. Like, they're gonna have ads like that, and people are gonna test that shit. Every asshole on YouTube is gonna be like, "Oh man, this is supposedly bulletproof fucking drywall. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a gun into it."
Yeah.
Like, man, like,
I mean, would you or
would I shoot a gun into it?
try it to see how?
Oh fuck yeah! I would build, man. Dude, that shit's strong as fuck. Like for real. Like you could have like a hurricane proof, like your drywall, man. Long as you were on like put the fucking concrete walls up.
Yeah.
Like, bam, bring it.
I've never seen.
Yeah.
Them actually making something like this.
Dude, I got a couple friends who were in North Carolina that are like getting into that whole, man, like they have land and they're like doing like they've already done the soil testing, they're already growing like specifically for that reason.
No kidding.
Like they're tailoring their hemp to like extra fibrous, like gnarly fucking stems basically. And like that's what they're looking for.
I mean that's where it comes from, just the stems, right?
Yeah. I mean, they can do shit with like the little flowers that like, whatever comes off of it. I don't even know if they actually make buds. I think it's just like a flower. It's a non-budding plant. So you're going to have like the flower, like the little 5-point flowers.
But that I've just never I've worked for, big box stores, you know what I mean? And I've worked for and I've never known of like, cuz there'll be like, usually certain drywall companies will take out, deliver drywall trucks, right? And so that way you know where it's coming from. Usually it's like gypsum that's inside of them, right?
Yeah.
But I've never seen building materials
with hemp in them. Well, because it's a regular, man, it's only the technology. I mean, they've been doing it for the past like 4 or 5 years probably, like perfecting it and getting it right kind of thing. Like, I mean, they weren't just going to like release it and make it be shitty, cause,
well,
like,
I mean, of
then you're gonna
course,
have a
right.
bad taste. Like,
I'm curious now to see like, videos of this building with hemp.
I'll see if I can find like the article that my mom sent me, man, about like the like processing place in Canton there, because it was like some full scientific like shit, giant like one of them big Amazon buildings you see getting built.
Okay,
it's like that bitch, but they take all the hemp from Kentucky, Tennessee, like I said, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and test it and process it into like the usable material, basically.
That's so. I'm blown away. To be honest with you, I really am.
And brother, I mean that shit, man, dude.
Now this is a video that's supposedly building with hemp.
Motherfuckers are good, dude.
An incredible natural insulation
now.
And sustainable material.
Building a hempcrete house is more simple than conventional. It's 3 simple steps. So you have the structure that you have to build, which would be the skeleton of the house, and you build the body with the hempcrete, the insulation system, and then you have the skin, which is the lime plasters, the finishing parts. So
now he's holding a big block like this big around.
Yeah,
right?
like a cinder block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's like just throwing around like he's Thor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure it's lighter than
no
regular
gyps.
concrete because you're not using sand.
Yeah.
And like that kind of shit as a grinding material.
No vapor barrier, no plastic in the walls. The hempcrete is an insulation system.
Crazy.
So we can insulate the slabs, we can insulate the walls, we can insulate the roof, and
hempcrete.
Yeah, have your roof in hempcrete, so now your roof is fucking sturdy. You got a damn
hurricane
bunker.
proof.
You got a bunker house, dude.
So it's not a structural.
The doors where you can't kick them in, you got to have them go open, and dude, you got a bunker. You're good to
I've
go,
never
man.
seen that before.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll have to ask my buddy about, man, like if like his company's gone like public yet, man, and I'll see if I can.
So
get,
he
like,
does
a
it too?
website. Well, he's got some friends that are growing it, and they already have their like couple hundred fucking 1,000 acres up there in North Carolina, and are.
Maybe we could like take a tour.
I'd love to see it, man. Like he's got another buddy who's a soil guy, and like that's like another thing. Like this dude does like these crazy. He's a soil analysis, like professional. Like, that's what he does. Like
so he analyzes the soil,
dude. Yeah, and like he like showed me how he does it with like the like grid. He'll like grid out all your area, and then do like drills and like sections.
get like core samples and
dude. Like he'll be able to give you a solid breakdown, and then he analyzes your dirt and tells you what nutrients you need to make your dirt,
your soil
work,
better.
Basically, like so he's like a solid like I'm gonna come check out your shit and tell you what you need to make it better. Like
nice.
And people are using the shit out of him up
really?
there, like
North getting Carolina him like he's booked.
Tobacco, hemp, man, olives. Like some of the North Florida guys that are going crazy on the olives,
right?
Which is another beautiful thing. Like we're growing olives here in Florida.
You couldn't do. I mean, you could. Can you grow that here?
Kind of. You got to have a little more mild, like drier, not so salty, kind of thing.
Right.
Like I don't know. There's something, but like North Florida for right now is like they're
the prime
going
real
ape
estate
shit on these olives, man. Like
no, I'm talking about like the hemp.
Well, the hemp stuff too. The hemp stuff is going on, man. Mainly they're doing it here, like indoors right now.
Oh, okay.
Like man, but like the outdoor shit, like the hemp is not as hard to grow as like the THC marijuana.
Right. Okay.
So like outdoors, you could totally just buy an orange field here and fucking seed that bitch, and
that's it.
Wow. Make sure, water it with what it needs to get water with, and.
Now we're talking about the same hemp plant, right?
Yeah, hemp.
Okay.
Yeah, not like bud or anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
we're talking about hemp.
Like,
now, there's a difference between bud hemp or.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know there's a difference.
Yeah, because it's I'm not sure like the science shit about how you just get the hemp, but it's like a not seeded where it won't flower kind of thing. Like,
okay. All right. So it's just the plant itself.
Just the male, not the female.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
And how are they? Yeah.
So that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
You know.
Like you're not growing like the bud. It's just a.
Some people are going to ask that question. Well, what happens if you know?
What happens if you throw a female in there? You might fuck the whole deal up. I don't really know, man.
You're gonna get high. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Female in there within like a year,
and
your whole hemp giant,
yeah.
Your 300 acres of hemp are gonna turn into bud.
Then you have marijuana.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like they're gonna ask like the stupid question of like when they go in your house and it's built by hemp, they're like, oh my god, hemp, you know. But to clarify.
You're not gonna have like signs of like drywall by hemp, like man. And, like,
but you know what I'm talking about.
Know that shit.
But you know what I'm talking
about. Building inspector, and,
right?
But if it's all like passed with whatever shit they need to pass,
right?
Then fucking, you're good, dude.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? It's like you're gonna have those stupid people are gonna ask that question, you know.
Oh, I'm sure there's stupid people everywhere.
But you know what I mean? It's gonna be like, oh my god, there's hemp. You know,
your house is made of weed.
Yeah,
like,
you
man,
know,
like you light the whole house on fire, and we're all gonna get high. Yeah, like man. I mean, that was the case. You'd have drive-by fire bombings.
What they're saying? What this roof? Yeah, man. You know, we just a little hemp roof, nothing special.
That's not palm hatches, man. Yeah. That's a straight up 6-foot bud plant I got.
I'm all about a hemp roof.
Yeah.
Just to say I have a hemp roof, to be honest, it'd be better, but hey, just makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow, this is sort of different. This is called DJ Light Stargaze.
I'm blowing up, dude. That's good for the hemperors, man.
This
I like
is
the
for
little
the
hemperor guy on like the label.
I do respect the outfit
you look
and the beard.
Yeah.
Like the beard,
wearing, dude.
It's everything about it is serious. Yeah, the beard is real. The stash and everything.
Yeah.
Let's take a break for a moment, and then when we come back,
taste testing, right?
We got the chicken challenge in the oven right now.
All right.
Yeah, see?
We'll get that ready for you during the break. We'll put it in front of the camera, and then Mark, I know you liked a couple different.
I'm all excited about this Apollo thing, dude.
Oh, the Apollo thing.
The Apollo thing.
We'll do that, and then we'll go into another thing that you liked as well, the Area 51 stuff.
Dude, you see those guys that are? Man,
we'll talk about that.
Oh man.
We'll talk about that. All that more coming up. Bull and the Bartender Show, only on Bull's Radio Lounge. Back in a minute.
Wanna see you grin. Tiny eyes for cameras. Electric impulses. Motionless movements on my tongue. On my tongue.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake. Cause I don't fucking care at all. You've been out all night, I don't know where you've been. You're slurring all your words.
Bull of the Bartender Show, welcome back. Where Mark is preparing the Cheeto sandwich, Cheeto chicken sandwich.
It literally has Cheetos in it.
Yeah, and we'll put it right in front of the camera and let the people see it. That way, you know, because we're going to taste it. I'm going to put it right there. There it is, right there. The Cheeto chicken sandwich. As Mark preps the camera.
I think like a flaming hot version would have just made it better regardless.
How is that your cutting skills there, buddy, or?
That was the thing fell apart.
What's that?
It fell apart.
It's got
fell
Cheetos
apart.
in it. It's like not a
Yeah,
normal
it's
thing
like
to cut.
it's a chicken patty, what it looks like, and then it has Cheetos in the bottom with like mayonnaise sauce, and then some sort of other sauce on top of the Cheeto, which Jazz is sort of eating it now. There's been mixed reviews of how's it supposed to taste, which probably it tastes better if it's a little bit like right when you get it, or it may taste worse right when you get it. But Jazz, what is your first reaction?
It
It's
just tastes
weird.
with like chicken with a Cheeto on the side.
What about the sauce?
It's like it's
Mark is just sort of like,
it's literally like just a piece of chicken like this, like that has no taste with like a Cheeto with it.
Look at this guy, he wants something real bad.
Yeah,
I see that.
Old Greyface wants some Cheeto chicken.
So what do you think? First reactions.
It's interesting, man. I feel like there was some guys in the back of the KFC at like 1 in the morning after they closed down and were high as a billy goat. And we're like, dude, let's try this. This might be good, man. Like,
I'm gonna try my piece.
yeah, like that. I feel like if they had to put the Cheetos in a blender and mix them in with the breading,
and breaded it,
and mix them in with the
yeah.
breading, then like,
Yeah.
all right, now I got a Cheeto breading.
Yeah,
where
it's just like
man,
it's like some BS sauce with like some Cheetos. Literally, that's what it is.
it's like a weak buffalo sauce with like no ass to it, and then fucking.
And then you taste Cheetos.
Yeah.
If
sure it's not bad, dude. If you got it like fresh, where the
Nah,
Cheetos
man,
aren't like
it's
steamed
not-
out.
Nah,
like,
it's pretty much like If you wondered if a piece of a chicken sandwich and you threw Cheetos on it, that's what it is.
There's a different taste.
Yeah,
Sorry.
It's a weird. The chicken wasn't bad, but
I don't know.
I'm gonna play with the I'm gonna go get a bag of Cheetos and run them through a blender.
And then bread it.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different.
No, I've
Flaming
done this.
hot
I've
stuff.
done this
Go
before.
get the eagle breasts.
Flaming hot, yeah, and throw flaming
slice
hot
'em
stuff
up,
because flaming hot
slice 'em
stuff
in
gives
the-
like a spicy taste to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
do that one because it will at least give a tang to it and do something different.
If you did the flaming
Yeah.
Cheetos and ground those up and breaded it with it and put buffalo sauce and then you went blue cheese on it, like that might not be a bad man.
Like, what do you think of the sauce?
I mean, it's not bad. It's just kind of man. I mean, it's not bad. How much is one of those?
I don't know. Probably $3.
Oh no, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, you had me until you went $3, and then
That's like $1.99.
look, man, up under the
max.
table. Bar dog is hanging out, dude. He was like, man, somebody's
I want
got.
some.
Said that shit looks
You can
great.
let him lick the
He said
plate,
it
dude.
looks-
He'll
he said,
totally
yeah.
clean
He
that
wants a
plate
plate?
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants
That's what
the
he-
plate. Well, and there's a bunch of thunder right
Look at
now.
that.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
got
great
down.
Right,
face
now,
nose,
now
dude.
I just feel like I had like some Cheetos. Like I like the aftertaste, just like I just had like some Cheetos.
The chicken wasn't bad.
The chicken actually was, because it's a chicken breast. Like that when they make the whole,
Yeah.
it's more greasy and stuff. So it's like a chicken breast. But like I'm saying, it's like literally just like a chicken breast with no flavor, no serious flavor, and just Cheetos on it.
But I mean, you heat it up in the oven, right? So it probably tastes a little bit different.
Nah, I'm not. I don't believe it. Just cause all you taste is like Cheetos out of that. You don't taste like, even if it's sitting, you're gonna at least have more of like a flavor to it because it's been sitting. I mean, like be as crunchy.
Now
as
what
fresh.
about?
Look,
what
Ken
about-
Anthony's checking in, man. He
Oh,
said,
nice.
got to answer the question. What question?
I don't
Are
know
they
what-
good? Or was the cooks that made this up were high as a bunch of billy goats, man, when they fucking made this thing?
Man, I felt like somebody was just a high end drunk and just dropped some Cheetos.
Like, yeah.
I don't
feel
know
like, man, when I was in high school, if I'd had
Yeah.
a job at KFC, I'd have probably made this just being fucking blazed up. Like,
It says the sandwiches are a popular crispy kernel sandwich, smothered in Cheeto sauce. Smothered.
That shit is not smothered.
Yeah, and I don't know what Cheeto sauce is. Like,
I don't know.
It was like
Kinda had like a bad aftertaste to me.
excuse me. It was a non-spicy buffalo sauce.
It was
You think
probably
that's what
like a
it is?
Cheeto sauce, I guess. It was like but it was like a dash of it.
Yeah, I don't. But
Well,
like,
a layer of crunchy Cheetos.
A layer. That's perfect. That's what. Yeah, it was a layer of crunchy
Yeah.
Cheetos. That's it. That's
Yeah,
the
that was-
spectacular.
yeah.
Because I didn't know. I thought that because in my mind I thought it was like some type of breaded and sauce. So it's like
Where
it's just like a legit
Well, it
bag
has
of Cheetos
it's
just thrown in it.
It looks like the two buns, like you saw on the camera. The two buns, the chicken, the Cheetos underneath the chicken, and then the white looks like mayonnaise type sauce underneath that, and the bun, the lower bun on the bottom. I mean, to me, it sort of had a really weird aftertaste. You know, like it was sort of.
I feel like if we wanted it, man, I bet you I could make these better. Like, but just for the KFC mass and like the people who are going there, like, man, I'm sure this is probably great for them. Like,
do you think anybody else like this listening to the show, the 4 viewers, would you try this Cheetos chicken sandwich?
I think it's better than hitting Taco Bell at like 2 in the morning.
Oh yeah, anything's better than hitting Taco Bell.
But
I mean, late at night. I mean, what do you get at Taco Bell?
I haven't been to Taco Bell, dude, and I couldn't
Oh,
tell
well.
you how many years, man.
I do chicken all the way. I can't do their beef.
I think when I used to go, I would just get either just get like the OG tacos, like the
Yeah.
OG beef tacos, or I would get a soft taco with just beef and cheese.
See, I like their chalupas.
Yeah, I never got into the weird shit at Taco Bell, man.
No, you don't
or
like
anything off of like
nothing?
a
You
taco.
wouldn't try
or,
nothing?
because it was too much, man. Fried or covered in sour cream, or man, just I never.
So
I don't know, man.
Ken Anthony says both, but the taste mainly.
The taste, dude, it was all right, man. It wasn't like the worst gimmick. It was better than a fucking one of them black bun Whoppers. You know, when they did that bullshit. Did you try one of those?
Listen,
I couldn't eat one, dude. I just thought I was going to poop black for like a week.
When I was doing the show at USF, right, we did almost the exact same thing. We did a which I got in trouble for it, but USF didn't like that too much.
That what, you tried something?
No, brought food in the studio.
You tried it? You tried it?
The black burger?
I tried it. This is way
Whopper?
before.
Yeah, I never got one, dude. It was too weird for me, man.
No, we tried it on the air at USF. Right?
Oh, shit.
And this thing was just so hideously looking disgusting, right?
Yeah.
And you shitted on it on live?
Yeah.
There you know there was a Burger King on campus, too.
That's fine.
Yeah, so that's probably why that didn't help.
Yeah, they weren't cool with that.
Oh, I don't care. I mean,
no, I didn't care. I'm just saying that's probably like
people do it all the time. You know what I mean?
No, I
it's
mean
like eating like black ink. It's like eating black ink pasta.
Did you ever mess with that? What was it? The green ketchup? Was it green?
Oh, when they made the green ketchup.
Yeah, I got a bottle of that at home.
Still?
Yeah, they still make it.
Like you use it?
I don't use it, but they still make it.
Does it taste like regular ketchup? It's just
green?
green?
It tastes like regular ketchup.
But it's just green.
It's just green.
I mean, I could see if you make green tomato ketchup. Like if you took like green tomatoes and made your own homemade ketchup, like that might be fucking good.
Yeah, that would taste different.
No,
food
they just
no,
changed the dye.
He said that would be different. You just food coloring?
Yeah, just change the dye. That's all.
Yeah, no.
I think it's more the mind than anything else.
It's definitely the mind, and I'm not doing it. Like I don't need that with my fries. Like I feel like I puked in it.
The fucking Hunt's factory is by like on your way to Tennessee, right there at Hot Springs and like North Carolina. It's about an hour from like Mom's, but when you go from the interstate from Hot Springs like back to the interstate, like the Hunt's factory is like right there, man, and the whole freaking town smells
like ketchup.
Yeah, but like, all right, man, are you a Heinz guy or are you a Hunt's guy?
I'm a Heinz. I don't even get Hunt's ever.
I'm for the whatever's cheaper. To be honest.
Yeah,
with you.
But there's a flavor difference, man.
To be honest,
I don't think is there a big difference between Hunt's and Heinz?
Yes,
I don't.
Price
think so.
wise, I mean price wise.
Yeah,
there is.
It's usually like $1 maybe, man. But
nah, I'm good. I can't.
I pay for expensive mayonnaise.
What
I
does
go with
Hunt's?
a store
There's somebody
brand.
that does Hunt's. Like I don't do fast food a lot, but I feel like I've
Somebody
seen
carries Hunt or that.
Like McDonald's or something like that.
Nah, McDonald's definitely is Heinz because I'm a McDonald's fry guy.
Oh, okay.
But one of them, I feel
One
like
of
is
them is
Hunt.
Hunt's.
Like maybe it's not even a main chain. I don't know. I've seen like a Hunt.
It's
package.
a more sugary ketchup. Like it doesn't
Just
have
like-
the tart. Like
I'm a peanut butter guy. I can only do Jif.
Really?
the Jif instead of Skippy or man.
I
Peter
love
Pan
I
or-
love peanut butter heavy, and like I mean if it's some other stuff, but if like I'm about to just throw a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which is my favorite,
I run Peter
it'd
Pan.
be weird.
Dude.
I
You're a
can't
Peter
see.
Pan
I
guy?
can't.
Well,
man,
no, that's
you know what it was.
What
Like,
always ends up getting bought because
It
they always
was
have them on
creamy or
BOGO.
crunchy?
that's what it was.
Crunchy.
Nah,
You like
man,
crunchy?
nah,
Really?
No,
man.
but but
I
it
can't
ain't like
do
the
it.
natural style. It's got
No,
the
I've
nuts
had.
in it.
I don't know,
Nah,
man. I just
creamy.
I don't need no crunchy
Well,
peanut butter.
I'll do
I
the
love
creamy
peanut
too,
butter all day.
man,
I
but I'm a
can't do no.
crunchy
Nah,
like-
that crunchy, man, that'll clean you out.
Nah, man, bump that crunchy. Like that fresh top
I'm not
off of
worried about being
Jif.
cleaned
Like
out.
that first top off of Jif, I'm love it.
Yeah.
Like that
Super
first,
creamy.
it's never the same after that first scoop. I need that first scoop fresh.
My granddad, man, him and my dad used to bitch about, man, fucking creamy or crunchy
Well,
and shit.
man,
but, like,
that's
my
what-
granddad would do, because he was from like New England, man. I don't know.
Is
if
that
this was
like a crunchy thing?
Well, no, I don't know if this was like a New England thing. He would do peanut butter on radishes.
Really?
I don't know where that's popular at. Besides, I
It's
never
gotta
heard.
be an but dude,
I'm not
I
eating
got
a
into
radish. So you
on
eat
like
radishes?
on like a slice of radish.
You bite a radish?
No, nah. Like you would like get like the like slices of radish, or you would get them like cut in half, and just put a fucking big hunk of peanut butter on a slice of radish, and it's like the weirdest tart. You're shaking your head, but dude, I'm gonna do it one time, and like we're gonna do that.
I mean, I like
we'll do
peanut
that
butter.
for a bit.
Don't bring that
like,
crunchy
man,
stuff though. I don't want that.
No, we'll do.
Well, would you try like a peanut butter hot dog?
Yeah, totally.
What does that mean?
Yeah, there's that one ad where the little
I know
girls
the
eating
girl,
the peanut butter hot
when
dog
she was,
thing.
yeah, but
I saw it on
I thought that
YouTube.
was like a joke. That's a
I've
real
never heard
thing?
about that.
Nah, but I would try that.
I know that commercial, but
Yeah.
that was a what you mean like just spread peanut butter on a hot dog?
Yeah, like you would with the ketchup. Instead of ketchup, you put peanut butter.
I'll do it. Like I mean, that wouldn't be something I would do frequently, but like
Look,
I would
see-
do it and maybe not be a fan, but I could eat it.
Ken
Like
said
one-
he wasn't impressed either with the
It was just.
Oh,
it was like something like a 10-year-old made, man. Like, honest to God.
A 10-year-old or somebody who
look,
got high in the fryer,
look,
dude.
mommy, I made you something for your birthday, and just
Some
threw
Cheetos
some
and
Cheetos with
cheese,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Cheeto sandwich was something somebody made up.
Something that a kid made up for they mom in the morning.
But nah, man, peanut butter and radishes. My
Yeah,
brother
you
used
going
to
back
eat
and
peanut butter
forth.
and pickles when he was younger because he was like, dude,
I would do.
he would
had
eat
like
anchovies and shit too when he was
Put
like 3 or 4.
Oh, anchovies.
Like, dude, this little motherfucker, like, man, like, well, he's not little, he's bigger than I am, but like when he was younger, he was little.
I was like
Anchovies, and then he would do peanut butter and pickles.
Oh,
like
man.
for this,
I guess like this. I don't know. That's
the peanut butter
weird,
and radish thing. It sounds weird as shit, but it's kind of like a Thai, like sweet and sour, salty sweet.
Okay.
Like, it's like you get both ends of the spectrum when you hit it. It's
right.
like, oh shit, like your palate goes like, ooh, like.
See,
It's a weird.
I used to like put peanut butter on crackers.
Oh,
that's
dude,
old school.
Peanut butter on apples?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck that
peanut
shit
butter
up,
and apples
man.
all
Like,
day.
Peanut butter and celery, ants on a log? Shit.
I'm a peanut butter and banana sandwich too, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Every now and then I'll knock one of those out.
So I haven't made one of those because I don't ever keep bananas long enough.
I do
to
like banana. Yeah, that's because I will, because it's like it's almost there, so I need to do something with it. So that's when it will happen. I'll just.
This
throw
is
it
sort
out
of
there.
an interesting text. A person named DJ, right, is trying to put it on Chrome in the bar I'm at.
I know who that is. That was our guest.
Oh shit!
Because I just texted him and how you could find it.
But he said the jukebox is taking over. So basically, what he's saying is that he's trying to
love.
put our
Put it
show.
on the show.
That's love.
Wow,
dude! If you can do it, man.
That is, and if you could do it and like send us the video clip.
Bro, tell Jeff just to turn off the jukebox for a minute, man.
No, he's right here.
Oh, is he at Elmer?
Yeah.
All right. Elmer should be able to, man. Tell him to just knock it off for a second. Tell
If
him
you
to
could,
give love.
DJ, if you could sit there and ask
you
the
know what
guy
he's talking about more than me.
nicely, hey, look, can you?
Bro, I'm throwing Elmer's love because that's the bar down the street from our bar, man. Like,
that'd be awesome if we could be heard in an actual bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just for
and
a
have
second.
video of it.
Yeah.
And then we could play it, like live audio.
Hey, look, let me interact with the fucking chat.
Yeah,
here.
man, do your thing. You are the chat king over there. We have.
Yeah, man, we'll do a peanut butter radish challenge, man.
It's so
fucking
weird.
Memory of
Like,
my granddad, the OG Ralph.
I don't
dude,
even know what a radish tastes like.
It's.
Have you had it raw?
Yeah,
no, I
fucking
mean
good
like I've
as
had it
shit.
like on like a salad or like something like where like other stuff. I don't know. I've never had like a piece of a radish.
All right.
It's good.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's like the
It's
fresh
like a
radishes.
side dish. What do you use besides that where you're eating?
It's
and
in a
you
lot
fully
of the
taste?
Korean stuff. Like, man, when you go order like Korean
I know,
food,
but
like,
that's a overpowering extra stuff that's going with that. I'm not just eating a radish. I feel like you just want to just dip a radish in peanut butter and bite the shit out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like an apple.
And then you have a glass of scotch. And I think that
I mean,
might have
that
been
was
the other part of it, but I was too young
That
for that part.
definitely is the other part because I'm all about. Or some whiskey or bourbon. I don't know about scotch.
Yeah, man, I got into scotch with like granddad a little bit, like, but it.
I mean, it's in general kind of close. I don't know, man. I mean, what like
Scotch is a
the
different
label,
beast.
like the. What kind of scotch?
Like a Glenfiddich or
Yeah, that type. Yeah,
man,
that's different.
Yeah, he wasn't drinking like some super expensive like peat shit, except for
but
like
there's something.
holidays.
Let me get.
But yeah,
that,
it was
let
a
me
peanut
get
butter
that,
and rat, dude. I would sit there
that
at
bourbon.
the house when he was watching golf when I was little back in the day.
I
And
just
motherfucker would sit
imagine
down
you
with
just
a fucking
biting
thing
a
and
radish just dipped in peanut butter. Like,
Cause you get them in slices though, like at like the store, so it's like easier, like man, where you just like. Take
so
a
you're
slice.
eating it like it's an apple and peanut butter?
Yeah. The fuck is that?
That was me. I'm trying to fix something over here.
Whoa! I
that
thought
shit
there was
went-
like crickets in the
that
fucking
shit
water,
went
man. That
crazy
was
for
weird,
a
dude.
second.
So peanut butter and radishes.
Ah, see,
I'm-
Bappa Smart PB and honey, yeah, man.
Yeah, see, okay, now we're
Especially
talking
some of the honey
normal.
that, man, like the honey from down the street.
Like just peanut butter and honey together. That's it.
Yeah, instead of the jelly, you use honey, man.
Oh, in a sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's the
I can
real
rock
deal
with that.
right
I
there,
can rock with
man.
that. Yeah.
Especially some of the honey from down the street at the South
that
Temple
pure.
Farm there.
Yeah, I could definitely.
That good
that
local
makes
honey,
a
that
little
shit's
sweet.
real.
Yeah, I could. I never had it, but I'm interested.
Or some of my honey.
Definitely interested with some peanut butter, not crunchy.
Yeah.
Not crunchy.
All day, dude.
Nah, man, I can't. That's weird, man.
Yeah.
Crunchy peanut butter is just weird.
Really?
It don't make
See,
sense.
I love like.
I need that smooth, man.
That is true.
I get. All right.
I just can't bite into a peanut butter sandwich and hear a crunch.
Like the last.
Hell is
I
that
love
about?
that shit, man.
No.
Oh man, it's something that I was like, something that's not right. Something that's
Especially
not right
in the
with this
morning,
sound.
like man, on some
There's
toasted
nothing
bread.
you can convince. I don't like a crunch. Nah, never liked it. Does Jif have crunch? Yeah, it does have crunch.
Yeah, hell yeah, everybody's got crunch.
Man, I literally like, when I go to the peanut butter say, and first of all, peanut butter is expensive as shit anyway.
Look, Pop Smurf says he mixes honey and peanut butter together and dips pretzels in it.
Okay,
really?
now we're getting.
Yeah.
Now we're just getting. Yeah, I'm all
All
about
right.
that.
I'm
It makes sense
that
too.
man.
Now,
yeah.
would you buy the peanut butter that has jelly?
The combo.
Yeah.
I've had it.
The
I'm
old
good
school,
with it.
yeah,
I'm
nah,
good with it.
See,
man.
I love that. I'll do that all day long.
Hey, you know what I do like though? The sandwiches in the freezer, the little Crustables. Oh, hey, Rob,
those, really?
I don't, man. I
never
like
had
them,
one of
man.
those.
Man,
Like, I couldn't remember.
You
if I
never
saw
had
to get
one?
Nah.
man. I
Really?
mean, cause like you know what I'm saying, like my niece would like have like I'd be like
I'm gonna
one-
eat that motherfucker.
It's one left. You enjoy these. I'm gonna have to take this. The only thing with those, you gotta take them out the fridge, let them thaw out for a second. So when you see them in the
Yeah.
freezer and you're
yeah,
like,
that
I'm
was.
all
I
about
didn't
it.
like the prep on
Now
it,
you
man.
gotta
It was
sit
too
there.
much time.
Now you gotta sit and wait 30 minutes to eat this. That's what it hurts. Now I'm gonna make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like now I got no good time for it. But just if you pre-plan and know they're in there, yeah, like cause it's like I'm a strawberry jelly. I mean I like grape, but I'm a strawberry jelly guy too. And
Dude, I'm all excited. So I saw 2 ads now. Pop Tarts has little mini
here
Pop
we go. They
Tarts
do.
in a
Hey,
fucking box.
you want me to disappoint you? Like
They're
it's
not good.
My
All right, but on the ad-
my younger sister said they're not.
On the
They're
ad, they
nothing.
had 2 little kids
Those
that
little
put them
bites?
on an oven
Yeah.
tray and put them in the oven.
Yeah,
and
man,
toasted
because I feel
talking about the bites?
it's more.
Yeah,
It's
the
feel like
Popeye
it's
bites?
more crust than anything,
Yeah,
and I don't
just
like
cover
that.
it in butter.
I know, but still though, it still ain't that sauce. That's the only. I was trying. I knew that was.
I've actually
coming.
done that a couple times. To be
So
honest with you.
good.
Yeah.
Don't get us started with that shit.
Oh.
So good.
You put a little layer of butter on top.
No, on the crust.
That's what I'm saying. You put a
Yeah.
little layer of butter right
so
there on the
so
frosting.
how long have you been doing that?
Oh, I haven't done that in a while.
But when
I-
was the first time?
Probably when I was like 10. You know?
See,
Don't see that you didn't prove anything. He was just. It took me like I literally like.
You
I-
put like a small little crust of butter.
No,
right
man, I
on
know,
top.
but he was talking about this for like months, and he was so passionate about it. And
It is a good taste.
I was just at my sister's, and like my niece has some Pop Tarts. You know, I was like, I'm about to just take one.
it's
of
a
these.
magical morning, dude. If you
Yeah.
got nothing to do, like
It's
man,
more
sit
like-
down, watch some TV.
It's got a little
like-
sweetness. I mean, it definitely
mix it
makes
with,
it
like-
softer. It definitely is it's something that I wouldn't do every time, but I get it though.
But
I
if you
get,
have like the Irish
it
butter,
changes it up. It changes it up because like I did half, so I can like.
Yeah, it's almost like when you go like to a restaurant, you put
I just
butter on your
appreciate.
bread.
I
you
just
know?
appreciate just like the old school. Just throw it in the toaster, like I'm all about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll toast it, but I just man, anything comes out of the toaster, I'm putting fucking
There's like
butter
a
on
cut.
it, man.
Now, see, the
Just,
thing is
dude.
now there's so many of them weird like BS ones they got now with the half and halves and the B. I'm
Yeah,
old
nah,
school.
man.
Let
I'm
me get
old
that
school
strawberry
s'mores or a strawberry or
strawberry
a
frosted
grape.
s'more. I'll do a brown
Like,
sugar too.
Yeah.
I'll go all the way back. I'll do a brown sugar.
Yeah.
So you've done a brown sugar, but that might be okay. I might. Cause
Brown
I
sugar
like
with
the
butter.
sweet.
Oh, fuck off,
That's
man.
Yeah, I'll put some brown sugar in the butter and spread it on some
Yeah,
Pop-Tarts.
okay.
Well, I'm all about just making, man, like my mom used to make us when we were little. She would just make toast.
Yeah.
Butter the fuck out of it. And then cinnamon and sugar
Yeah,
on like the toast,
yes,
man. And
yes.
just straight
just like,
up,
'cause I didn't want to get like on
man.
some hood shit in my mind. Like
That's
it
some
wasn't
delicious,
cinnamon,
dude.
But I know about sugar toast, and that's what I was. I
Yeah,
had like a
butter,
nostalgia.
buttery ass cinnamon and sugar on your toast,
I had a
man.
nostalgia for that because, but we didn't do brown sugar; it'd just be sugar. But like, damn,
Yeah.
man, like I do remember
No,
that
you
back
just
in
use
the day.
you use white sugar and cinnamon.
Yeah,
And
we
just
just,
make
we
it
just
fucking-
didn't
yeah.
add a cinnamon to it though. But yeah,
Ah, I love that.
I
shit,
know,
dude.
but like,
I'll make
damn,
one right fucking now.
I
Like,
know, man. It was like a
Like-
nostalgia. Like it was like we ain't got nothing to make. Like let's just throw that in the oven, man.
Yeah.
It's been a long ass time. I was in like Cincinnati for me, so I was like
Dude,
10ish to like.
I'm not gonna
earlier.
lie. I probably make that once a month.
Yeah? Really?
I'll get up one morning.
I'm
and be
not
sitting
mad
here
about it
and
because
just like,
now,
I want
like
something
I
different,
swear, like within like real soon, I'm gonna make that shit, but I'm gonna add bread. I'm gonna add. You said add a cinnamon to it.
Cinnamon
So
and
add a
sugar.
Yeah, okay.
Cinnamon and
I
white
did the
sugar,
sugar toast.
man.
Yeah, sugar toast.
You got to
with
make
the-
sure that ratio is right.
It makes the fucking cinnamon toast crunch. You're just
It
making
does.
this
It's exactly what it
man.
is, and I'm all about some cinnamon.
I'll do
toast
one
crunch.
of those with like a vanilla yogurt, like in like the
Oh,
morning.
really?
Like that's
Oh,
my
wow.
breakfast. Like vanilla yogurt and
Yeah.
then cinnamon sugar. Like man, so
Oh,
all
man,
right,
that's
cool.
good.
Like good to go. Like man, I got my yogurt where my little fucking Untevia or whatever it is, probiotic, good for your shit.
Your probiotic
like,
deals.
Yeah, good for your gut, man. Like, cause I take that shit at night too. The fucking probiotic things.
Do you really?
Like man, yeah, dude, that's just good for your belly, dude. Like you're not gonna like man poo all crazy or anything, but like you feel better in the morning. Like when you're on them, do like a 30-day stint kind of thing. It helps, especially when you get a little older, man.
Just like I told you, it was straight nostalgia with the sugar toast.
Yeah, dude, cinnamon sugar toast, man. Nurse
I
Linda
felt
used to
like
make that
deep
shit
in my
all
heart,
the time,
deep
dude.
in my heart, I felt like it was a cultural thing.
Nah, dude.
That's why I just shut up when I heard. Just man, I do remember that. But
Yeah, cinnamon sugar toast, man.
damn, man, I remember like we just like as kids just throw the oven on, just whip it up real quick.
Yeah.
So Big Papa Smurf's chiming in for apple jelly. Is that raspberry? Raspberry?
Yeah, raspberry or blackberry.
Blackberry.
I'm all about
too.
some apple
I like
butter.
a peach jelly too.
Apple butter, man. Yeah.
I don't even know
apple
what that
butter is good.
is.
This is it's just
It's like apple jelly, but
Yeah.
like
With butter
more
in it.
minced appley.
But I like butter on like my toast with jelly.
Dude, I got apple
So
butter.
that
I got
makes-
some
so that makes
badass
sense,
Georgia
though.
apple
So
butter
that
in the
makes
fridge
sense.
right
No,
now.
no, I like like I make like or put like Cuban bread and make a sandwich.
Yeah.
and I'll
Oh,
put
yeah.
butter in it, then I'll add a little jelly if I make like the egg.
now. See,
stuff.
Publix
I like
used to
that.
do the honey butter on top of their
You can still get
crust.
your sandwiches pressed like that with the honey
No,
butter.
the old school was like they press it.
Yeah,
and
with
it
the
was
honey
like,
butter on it.
It was like a crispy crust
Yeah,
on the.
they
Yeah,
still do it.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you can
Oh,
go there and just
never
get a
even heard
ham
of
and
that.
cheese and then have them, dude, press it with the honey butter, and that motherfucker is the ham with the cheese, like
It's
no
just- it's
bullshit,
golden.
and
It's-
the
it's
fucking
like-
honey butter on it. It's like the shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bruh.
They used to take that brush and just sort of put it right over the
Yeah,
sandwich.
and you can smell it when they press it.
Yes,
Like,
you
you walk up in
can.
line there, you're like, oh shit, there was some sugar high.
That was a meal right there.
Delicious.
That was high cholesterol, don't really care type of meal.
Look at me. Yeah. Man.
High cholesterol, don't really
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
Just
Man, like-
that was you in
Yeah.
a nutshell, pretty much.
I'm gonna wash that down with an
We've been talking
alcohol
about
drink
nothing but
and-
sugar and all types of crazy, just butter on a Pop-Tart, like everything's super sweet and
Fucking
unhealthy.
Yeah,
delicious,
man. That's
Ooh, that
nostalgia
lasts
for
that
you.
Hemper.
So speaking of nostalgia,
babysit
right?
it.
Ooh.
This is one of the news stories
Up here to
from
across what, if the sun
Yeah, it's
doesn't
regular.
deceive me, is the country up here. And Ralph Johansson,
This from
and his
CBS
son who are with
News
me here, came
when
across
the
Florida last
Apollo
night.
was about
Did
to
you
launch.
Do this because to be
Yeah,
close
man.
to history is to be a part of history.
50 years ago, dude.
Dramatic point in
Let's see if I can get to. This is all just
Here,
interviews.
actually. So you can see.
So
that
yeah,
there is
so today marks the 50th anniversary of the Apollo going up, and you were speaking about that before.
Yeah, man, there's just some
We
crazy
were-
facts about that shit. Like, man, I watched this thing this weekend where, like, they were talking about, they were showing, like, the Apollo 8 guys, like, the, like, first guys that just orbited the moon.
What year range was this?
60,
I'm not good. The
middle
numbers,
60s.
like okay.
1969.
Yeah.
It says on July 16th, I can't even talk. On July 16th, 1969.
They landed. All right. But the Apollo 8 one was before that. The Apollo
Right.
8 one was, like, over Christmas weekend, basically, like, a year before
Well, this
that.
was Apollo
kind of
11.
thing. Yeah.
This is the
Like,
big boy.
The Apollo 8 one, though, they used that same style rocket, that big motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, but they just orbited the moon kind of thing. But, like, they were talking about, like,
How tall was that?
dude, it's 35 stories.
35 stories.
35 stories. So, like, a story's probably 10 foot. So that bitch is
Right.
350 foot, call it that, man.
No kidding. That's
Like-
taller than Statue of Liberty.
Dude, and they were showing, like, the elevator ride, like, looking out over Cape Canaveral in
Yeah.
like, the 60s, and there was no houses anywhere. It was all just,
So
like,
basically, like, in
mangroves
Orlando, they have the
and-
Orlando Eye, right?
Yeah.
So when you're halfway, you're 200 foot.
Yeah, so you're
Okay,
going,
so when you're 3/4 of the way up,
yeah,
you're 300 foot.
That's as high as that fucking rocket was, with your little ass sitting on top of it.
Yeah, a little capsule on top of the whole
sitting
thing.
there with a joystick and a seat. Like,
When you go to reach the top of the Orlando Eye,
Yeah.
you're as tall as the Statue of Liberty. At the
That's pretty high.
At the flame.
Yeah, thing that goes.
Because it goes 400 feet in the air.
Yeah.
You know.
I've been on it.
I'm just saying, man, like, this shit for the 60s, and like they were showing, like man, just.
Cause like I know like that area.
Yeah.
100%. Like their whole area. So like I just like I could see like when
To
nothing
cover
was
the
there.
mission to the moon,
Cause like even like
CBS
when it was still going on, like off of like 528.
Oh, people line up, dude, for miles,
There you
man.
go. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying, all the way down 5, but you understand where 528 is from. It's
Yeah.
like off. Yeah, you would just as soon as it's going off, everybody
Pull over on the side of the road,
pull
dude,
it
and
off to the
watch that
side,
bitch,
Yeah.
like-
Oh, it would hit Cocoa Beach, hit the pier.
Yeah.
And see, I never knew you were sort of a NASA sort of.
Well, I mean, because
fan.
man, I've lived here, like, I mean, my whole
Yeah.
entire life, and like, man, I mean, you've seen that shit.
I
like,
mean,
man,
I
my
have
mom used to take us
default
over there in the
knowledge.
summertime. like,
I have default knowledge for that. Like, I mean, I went to the school that was called astronaut. Like, and I was pretty much on that side for the most part.
yeah.
Like I've seen them go. Like I told you, with this, like when I first moved down, like I moved down during high school, and it was literally like within like a good week or two where we had just like moved in, and so like I came from Cincinnati, and like I mean I lived in the suburbs a lot, but like just in general, like but. You know, my stepdad was a cop, and like you knew about the city. Gunshots was normal if you heard it. Like you know. So like it wouldn't be crazy. So we're just at the house, and like I don't know, man. I don't know why my personality always been like where I'm just so laid back to where like I'm on the news like over there. It's you know like Bay News 9's here. Bay News 9 they have like their Orlando.
Yeah, they got the Cocoa
Central,
like
Central Florida. So
yeah,
Orlando
Bay News 9.
Right.
So I was just watching it like cause I'm fascinated like cause I was like, oh, so they shoot him off. Like I was like 14. I was like, so they shoot him off from here. So I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Just didn't say anything to anybody. I'm in my room like, and like so I'm watching the whole process of it's going up. Like
Not realizing
on
that
TV.
bitch is outside your window.
No, man, but like yeah, but I'm seeing it. But I'm watching. Yeah, I move and I can see it from like outside my window. But I'm just in the room. I just like. I'm not like somebody's gonna be like, hey, look at this. So like, I'm just in my room doing me, just watching this, like, just experiencing. I'm not talking to anybody. I got like a full household.
Yeah.
So when it finally gets to like this certain spot, it gives like a sonic boom.
Yeah, it gets
And
to
once the
over
boom-
like 900 mile an hour. It'll
so
go
you hear
kaboom.
a boom, boom. So like even like the shaking, like the shaking comes at the same time, but it's like a boom, boom, boom. So like I just like hear a ruckus going on outside my room. I got my door shut, and I hear my stepdad on the phone. He on the phone with 911.
Calling people like shit's going wild, dude.
yeah.
So what launch were you watching?
I don't know. This is in. Let's see.
Apollo 11 was
no. There was the no. Man. I mean, before
guys,
NASA shut down, they just were launched normally.
Yeah.
One of the
So
space
it
shuttles.
wasn't
okay.
special. Like it's a normal. It was
okay.
normal space lines. Like
Alright.
these happen like within like a year more than once.
Right.
Before NASA everything shut down, they were just going up.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so it would happen. It wasn't like
let
a
it
rare
fly.
occurrence,
Fuck
but
it.
it just happened to be like within 2 weeks, man. And I hear him on the phone, and like I'm still casual as hell. Like they like frantic, and like I just not a panic person. I'm saying.
Right.
It's just gunshots, dude.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying no. Are y'all talking about what the shuttle that's going off, and like the 911 are telling them the same thing, and like but it's like I was just sitting there just like it was just hilarious. It was embarrassing for them. But like
Yeah,
I
they were
just like
freaking the fuck out, man. Like,
I guess like I'm calm in every situation. Like but like
Yeah.
I was literally just watching this thing because literally like it gets to a point and like it will go boom because like you.
well, you're
it's
going
hard
through
to
the
ex-
atmosphere.
It's
and
hard
you're
to
going over
explain,
900
man,
mile an
because
hour,
like,
Well, of course, right.
but
Yeah.
like, okay, but damn, Cape Canaveral from where I was isn't like where the bridge is. It's way further. Like it would be deeper.
No,
in
it's
St.
still gonna
Pete.
go boom boom.
It'd be a deep
Yeah, I know what
past
you're
St.
talking
Pete.
about, yeah.
So like. You're just sitting in the house and your just house trembles for like a good like 10 seconds.
And
It
that's
just,
after launch, right?
yeah,
Oh,
it'll be
yeah.
way up in the sky and
Boom,
the
boom,
whole house
boom.
just shake.
And that's the
Shake.
sonic boom coming off the shuttle.
Off the
Yeah.
sonic boom, it shakes the
Yeah.
whole atmosphere.
Breaking the
crazy.
sound barrier
It
and then
is,
going through
man.
the
Like,
atmosphere,
but like,
man.
but it
Because I was
cool,
actually
though.
at one of the very last shuttle launch they did, right?
I saw.
I
it.
went to Cocoa Beach.
Yeah, I was there.
And I saw it, go up.
Yeah, I was at the pier. Yeah.
So I mean, it was quite an event because I've never actually seen one in person.
Okay, like, cause they stopped it like after, cause I graduated in 2003. Like, it was crazy though, cause like that's where a lot of people worked too. Like,
Yeah. Now, can you
'cause I had,
imagine
No,
that
it
big
went
Saturn.
bad. It went bad because like even it would be it wouldn't even be like engineers
That whole
and
little
stuff. It
town
would be
just
certain
shut
like
down,
that like
dude.
people worked as like janitors and stuff in NASA, and you got paid for simple stuff like that.
Yeah.
You was making money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You had a good like normal like and they just lay everybody off.
Like
Everybody
them
was
shutting down the Air
gone.
Force Base right here, like the Burger
Yeah,
King,
man,
the
it just
GNC
like
that's
man,
in there,
it
like
was
all that
crazy.
shit
It was
goes
after I
down,
graduated,
like-
but yeah, but before that, it was like a normal. It was like a normal thing. Like here they go, like go sit down and watch it. Like
Yeah.
people would drive very fast, and it was like just stepping outside, and like it was like a normal thing for a couple.
What's I'm
of
saying?
years to
You
me.
imagine if that Saturn V rocket went off at this time?
Yeah.
Like they're about to build. They're building another Saturn V rocket
just for
just to go back to the moon. Now let me ask you this: do you believe we went to the moon?
yeah.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, do you think it's sort of like because you were on sort of a good path, and you were talking about how computers at that time.
Oh, dude, that was the other thing, man. Like when they show all those old videos of like the giant control room,
Yeah.
and, like 20 guys at each computer, like everybody's got their own computer, and there's 100 guys in there. Like all that technology is the same as a fucking iPhone 8 right now.
Exactly, I agree
Like,
with that.
They were like, dude, the computing power from like this room from 1969, 1968, whatever it was, to like now is basically in the size of your fucking laptop. Like you could run this whole bitch like off your one laptop, man, from that shit back in the day. But
I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
This whole system that I have set up here, right?
We could run the NASA launch from the Apollo gimmick from that.
Right.
Like
We're broadcasting live from this whole setup that I have.
Yeah.
Right. And so, I agree with you with that. That's why I don't think we really went to the moon.
Nah, man, because you look at 1960s shit, like computers in 1960s were that big.
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is like it's sort of hard to believe that we went that far because there was a couple of astronauts that actually said that we didn't really go to the moon as well.
Those were haters, man.
You think so?
Yeah,
Astronaut
dude.
haters.
Yeah, they were astronaut haters, man. You want another beer?
Yeah, I'll take another one. I'm good.
Yeah, nah, man. Because all right, dude. Like that technology, like even like they have videos of like Chuck Yeager when he like broke the sound barrier and like did all that shit where he was going. Man, you're only like 2 or 3 steps away from like exiting space on like some of those flights that like he did. So like they did that shit. But they did it all with like actual smart dudes and paper and fucking equations and like their simulation. Yeah, they had simulations and shit, but it was like a 1960s simulation. It's not like now where you can get in like your fucking laptop and fly a plane, like flight simulator shit kind of things.
So do you think that they may have like filmed it somewhere else?
Nah, they did that shit. That shit was real. Motherfuckers would go dark on like the dark side of the moon and shit, and they would have to wait to hear from them for about 45 minutes to a couple hours, like whatever time it takes.
So then why are these people saying that we didn't go there? We just filmed it on like Area 51.
It's because it's the same people that, man, say fucking...
But you believe in aliens?
I believe there's something, man. There's something out there.
That's what you say. You believe in aliens. I mean, come on.
Yeah, there's something out there,
So
man.
if you believe in aliens, then you got to know that we probably could be possible to go to the moon, right?
Well, we did, man, yeah.
Well, that's a whole nother level.
Well, that has nothing to do... Believing in aliens has nothing to do with going
like,
to the moon.
That whole area, brother, like I want to because like I can believe it can happen, but I just feel like by now, by all the ways you could get stuff out, that we haven't seen nothing like real
Well, no,
by
because
now.
the thing about it is...
I don't know, man,
Do
but
you
you
think-
can't see it like somebody. There's cameras everywhere, and we haven't seen nothing new in any time recently.
Yeah,
you
there's
see
places
everything.
where you
But
can't...
what do you
can't
mean,
I mean,
do-
but it'd be like, all right, so if they come in, like they're gonna come somewhere random to where somebody's gonna see this shit.
So,
But it
all right,
happens all the time.
The original
So
shit
that
about
I mean,
it-
that's what I mean. No, it doesn't, man. But it's always sketchy. Like by now, we have.
No, and I agree with
We have
you.
very great cameras and very
Yeah,
like,
no.
something that- By
But there's
now,
not anything there now. They've got
by
that shit so
now-
covered up now.
By
You're not gonna
now,
see
by
anything.
now, man, I feel like I should see like a YouTube clip with somebody just chilling on the couch with an alien.
Yeah.
Because like this, so it's too much. Come
Well,
on.
no, all right. My whole thing is, all right. One, say they're out there.
So nobody would leak anything by now. Nothing
Because
like.
this shit happened in like 47 where motherfuckers were like, I'm in the army. I'm not going to
So-
say anything. Like,
so
dudes
they
went to the
just- so
grave
they-
with shit.
So they just been chilling since, and they.
What, the alien's dead.
So there's been no more that just felt like they was gonna come here since then. That was just that one guy.
They fucked up and crashed the one time.
So,
man, this guy, man, look, this guy,
Yeah.
like, would try
I'm just saying.
He would try to
like,
convince some shit that, like.
so do you
I don't
believe
know.
in aliens are here?
Right now?
I don't believe they're here.
Why wouldn't they be?
Because they only came in 47. And
Because
they've
why?
been-
Well,
they've
I
been
believe
chilling.
they like.
So what about
come by.
UFOs?
Yeah, I'm sure they come by.
No, I'm talking about like underwater UFOs.
Like having bases here.
Yeah.
There might be like a deep channel that everybody knows about kind of thing. But like, yeah.
So what
no,
about
I'm
the
not,
ones that like go
man.
in the water and they have to like
Yeah.
they're water UFOs.
Yeah, the underwater one where they land and go underwater.
Yeah.
Maybe that shit does happen. I'm not saying that it, man, but like
Oh,
they don't
man.
have like a base here. There's not motherfuckers living here. Like I think they come and check shit out and like.
But
You don't
nobody
think they're like
seen
going to
this
Area
stuff.
51, right?
What, dude? The whole shit about the area, man, is everybody, man, nowadays is so. We should be able to know everything and shit. Like Area 51. All right, yeah, maybe they had some alien shit
Why
back in the day.
would you keep that shit a
Well, no.
secret?
It's
and
not that, man.
shit,
Because
God.
Area 51 fucking developed all the stealth shit. They made the Blackbird. Like, there's actual military like planes and shit getting built out there that like motherfuckers you're not gonna
I've
see.
talked
Like, you're
myself
not
into
gonna.
like I just don't
Okay, but
believe
let me
that
ask
shit,
you this
period.
then: Why
Like the
would
alien part is just like a
Hold on.
fucking tenth of like
But
that.
why
what
would
they
there
do
be
out
a
there.
like? There's an article that says a former manager of DoD, right, was Department of Defense, aerospace, threat program, right?
Yeah.
Guy says UFOs are real.
Aren't real?
Are real.
Yeah. Well, dude, because all right, man. Like I said, like this was like the 40s, man. Like dudes were like going off. Like think about the guys like.
And that's
men,
from the Huffington Post.
All right, well, think about men from like the 40s, dudes that were like volunteering for World War II. They were fucking hard ass like dudes that are like, I'm gonna keep secrets. I'm here for a fucking.
Yeah.
If my government says don't talk about this, I'm not gonna talk about this.
Right.
So like all those guys that were in their like 20s, 30s, and 47 are now all dying off now. So like the original secret keepers, like dudes that have like been there forever, and they're like, all right, man, I'm keeping this shit fucking until I die, kind of thing.
Yeah, they're going to the grave with it.
Yeah, like those guys are all dying out.
So what do you think about this thing about the Area 51 sort of
those assholes wanting to run up
standoff?
in there? And I think that's ridiculous, man. Like
Storming
Have a
Area
story.
51, where conspiracy theorists think the government has aliens on ice, as just clickbait. But it appears the U.S. Air Force is taking these threats seriously. National Security Correspondent Jennifer Griffin shows us tonight from the Pentagon.
It was a joke, but one the Air Force is taking seriously. A Facebook post, an avowed fake designed to get likes, announced a plan to raid the Air Force base in Nevada, known as Area 51, which has been at the center.
Now this is the one over in Las Vegas, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't hear that on your mic or on your?
Well,
on
where's
your
your
ears right now?
headphones at?
Are they plugged in? They're on his head.
No, your cord.
Is it plugged in?
Give me your cord.
Why is your cord not plugged in, dude?
Is that why you could?
Is that why you were just going fast and loose all night?
Let me see if this works.
Can you hear me now? Yeah. Can you hear me now?
That's why I said I couldn't hear.
Oh. Well, next time just say, hey, look, I don't think I'm plugged in.
Help.
Center of UFO and alien conspiracy theories for decades. More than 1 million people
Can you hear that? All right.
have signed up for the Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us event slated for late September.
Now, if they actually did this, right, do you think the government would actually shoot all of them?
No, they're not gonna shoot him.
Are they going to arrest all of them?
I bet they're gonna arrest the fuck. Yeah, man. What are you doing there, guy? Is that an old show?
That's an old show he's playing.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm sure they're gonna arrest people, dude. But like that shit is real. Like, even though they've supposedly removed the like, hey, we're gonna shoot you on sight, like fucking signs. Like,
Because what I said pretty much was, man, like by now everybody sees everything. Like we would see something by now.
What do you think? Do you think that they wouldn't? Yeah, proof.
Why
I
you
mean,
need proof? Yeah.
To say like, so
Let's-
we gonna just
So would
random
you-
shit
would
out there
you-
with no proof? That's what we're doing.
In which the Post declares we can move faster than their bullets.
What's that?
What's proof? Yeah.
What's proof going to do for you?
Yeah, like what's proof gonna do? So now, because because
mean?
proof
What
to them.
proof is gonna
Well,
do?
no, because
It's gonna
see,
What?
all right, man.
What do you mean by that?
thinking?
No,
That's gonna be like that's your
Because
proof.
It's
where this is gonna go,
Yeah.
where this
That's
is gonna
like
go.
that's like saying you're having a conversation with Bigfoot and you have the evidence right there on your phone.
Nah, man. Look, listen.
How much is that proof?
This is where this is gonna go.
What's proof gonna do?
Because they're gonna be like, oh my god, you guys were hiding it. Now that just shows that the government fucking hides our shit, hides stuff from us, doesn't tell us the truth, and blah 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 blah. And it's
Shit,
gonna
I would
be
like
another,
to know. I mean, I'm
man,
not gonna
like-
stress
If
that
you
shit,
don't-
but I would
listen,
like to know.
Well, no, but
If
that's
you
what it's
don't-
gonna
so
morph into.
so
Hold
yeah,
on,
I know.
hold on. If you don't think that the government doesn't do this anyways,
Pretty
Oh
much.
yeah,
then you're naive.
but you're seeing. All right, man. I fucking hate politics, man.
I'm
but
so
you're seeing, like,
but I never was talking about the government. I just said by now there's not no random one
That's
random
gonna
one that's
come
gonna
out-
just pop up and somebody's seen it. That's all. Like I don't
second
care
what
about the
the bull
government.
says. If you don't know it's real by now, I mean, come on. So that's why I said, why do you need proof? And what is proof really going to do for you?
yeah. All proof's gonna do is just, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna stir people up, being like, oh my god,
Yeah.
fucking. The government's been lying to us for 50 years. They're totally untrustworthy.
Well, I was
Blah,
like,
blah,
I was
blah.
watching. I've been
That's
watching
a-
like
that's
this.
another
That's some
opinion.
day one shit anyway.
But for
Kids and you don't know what to do.
So, but I was watching a video on Netflix today about Bob Lazar, right? And one of the scenes they got into was that people were actually like, trying to shoot at him. You know what I mean? Because he leaked out the information that he knew.
Well, then fucking you might not want to leak, dude. I mean, that's, man.
I mean, that's
if
how
motherfuckers-
serious that is.
Yeah, dude, because, all right, man, this whole, all right, like,
So if you
the
sit there and
alien part-
record, hold on. If you sit there and record something, right?
yeah,
And you leak it, which I'd probably put on all over YouTube. You know what I mean?
you're going
but-
to disappear, dude.
But that's what I'm
Good to know
saying.
you. Good to know you, man. Don't come to my house anymore. Like, there's certain shit. Like, it's not the aliens. I mean, yeah, the aliens thing is like a little piece
you
of
think-
what goes on out there, but there's so much other shit that goes on at that place.
Right.
Like,
But what I'm saying is, do you think that you're going to sit there like you record, something about, you sitting down on a couch and drinking a beer with an alien, right? You do it
yeah,
live.
see, they're not gonna do that, man. There's no alive aliens there. They don't have aliens hanging out like in their own barracks.
Like
at the
Paul?
fucking like Paul's not out there, man. Like, I believe maybe they did have some alien crash, and there's some dead aliens. Like, I feel like sometimes that shit might have happened,
that's
but like,
all, man.
it's a dead. They're dead. They're not like, yeah. I'm sure they have them in the fucking tubes, and like, some of
Yeah.
that shit has got to be somewhat real.
yeah,
but, like,
taking everything in, what you're saying, I was just giving a personal opinion.
as far as like invading Area 51,
Yeah, no, it makes
like,
sense. I make sense with everybody to figure. I was just giving you like my side because y'all just saying
Yeah.
your side. So like I agree. I don't disagree with you because yeah. The last you need is panic for ridiculousness. That's cool, but just me personally, like, cause like I could take it for like they were lying. No shit, they would probably was. Oh, it's there. Okay, like I just like I'm gonna take
see-
it for what it is. But I'm just me personally. Yeah, if you just come out there and you just dangling an old dead ass alien out, and then that I told you so that you're gonna get from God in the pen, it'll be ridiculous because
Yeah.
people are crazy as hell.
Well, and all right, man. So like, if there's no YouTube videos, all right. So there's no YouTube videos from like inside the base of like, oh, here's the cryogenic.
That's
where the
all I
alien thing is.
mean, man. But now I
there's
just
also-
feel like something would have
see,
been showed. Like
There's
boom.
also no videos of like the new stealth bomber that we're building right now. The
We're
shit
building
that-
a new one.
You don't know. The motherfuckers
Yeah,
built the
but there's
Blackbird.
but
they
there's
they built the B2. They built the 117
But there's
out there.
only so many people that know that shit. Like, let's know from like if we talk about an alien
But
in
all
the
I'm saying is
40s,
you don't
from
see
the,
leaked shit from Area 51. Period.
But I'm saying that's what I mean from the 40s until now. Like, come on, man. Come on,
Dude.
Nope.
You don't. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't even see like.
He
videos
does. Hey,
of,
he does
like-
have a point though. I mean, think about
Like,
it.
I'm not
Okay,
disagreeing.
no, no.
I just like I'm just saying.
Well,
like,
let's just think about it for a minute.
Get the
That
fuck
nothing's
out.
gotten
Hold
out
on.
in 50 years.
Somebody like
But
They might not have got far, but it was enough. Like just a little bit. Like you don't even get that little bit. You just get like motherfuckers.
People like your
I seen
grandparents' age.
Seen a flying saucer just coming through, and now they just make it. They writing gang signs in Nebraska cornfields. Like, come on, that shit's too much for me. Motherfucker, you was out there with a tractor. Get out of here.
Yeah, that
hear
was
that
another
shit.
man.
That
But
shit was too neat.
But what I'm saying is like, what he's going on is that when you see like these Bigfoot, or these UFO videos, right? Okay, they're all blurry.
Yeah.
They're all
in 2019. How you got a blurry video right now?
Well, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
But you're not gonna, man.
Even an iPhone 3 is clear.
Okay, but let me ask you this though: if you
enough,
if you
This
saw,
shit, yes,
hold on,
pretty much.
if you saw a Bigfoot right
Yeah.
out in the woods, and you were armed and because you were hunting or whatever,
Yeah.
would you shoot the shit out of it?
Hell no.
Why
Unless
not?
he charged me.
I mean, like, I
To
don't
say
know,
that
man.
you
shoot him.
to say that you got
Can
him.
I be
No,
like?
then
Can
they're
I
gonna
just?
kill the fucking
Can
only-
I
what if you
just
kill the
say?
only
Can I
Bigfoot?
just say I'm not thinking of the beef jerky guy that be slapping the shit out of people? I'm thinking of Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going on, Harry?
He gonna jump in the station wagon and we gonna be best friends.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
gonna
saying.
give him a beer, dude, and hang out, man.
That's all I'm
Like-
saying.
But do you think because some of the videos that you see nowadays are sort of blurry? But are you think they're like looking at us or judging us or?
Like, are we getting into Sasquatch talk now?
Well, I'm
Or
just saying
just
in comparison.
All right, man.
I don't
All
know,
right,
man.
To
For
wrap
some-
up the Area
but-
51 thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, man, the only like thing that I can come up. You never saw leaked videos of like the Blackbird being built in like the 70s. Like, and like my dad worked for Pratt and Whitney down in West Palm, and then he actually got to like work on the fucking motors for that thing, getting to fucking throw frozen chickens in it. But you never saw videos. You never saw videos of like the Blackbird. You never saw like an undercover. Oh shit! I'm working on the fucking F-117. Like, man, nobody's around. I'm gonna fucking videotape it. Like, you never saw like any kind of videos out of Area 51 about anything. You never even saw videos of like, oh man, I'm jerking off in the shower at Area 51.
Right.
Check me out. Like, man, like you never. There's nothing that comes out of there that's for a fucking reason. Like, man, like there's
No, and
shit going
I
on
agree
there
with
that,
you,
like,
but I'm just saying, like, if all these people stormed the castle, right?
they're not going to get shot, but there's going to be a large government presence.
Do you
like,
do you
"You're
think they're
done."
going to sit there and go, you know what? If you pass this gate, you are going to get shot.
Oh yeah,
Do you think they'd actually do that?
No.
Being live on camera.
No, but they're gonna fuck, dude. There's gonna be
Massive
not getting,
arrest.
Do you think they're gonna do this shit?
I think people are gonna realize when they show up.
I don't think they're gonna do it.
No, dude, you show up to that little dude. It's a fucking dirt road in the middle of the
Yeah,
desert.
I know.
Yeah,
You show up to that road.
because I've heard this. I'm in the morning. I listen to the radio stuff. I've heard about it, like I didn't dig deep to it because I just don't believe it's gonna get that far. Yeah, all that got is
Dude,
as a facade.
You show up out there and you fucking come down this dirt road out in the middle of nowhere, and
Humans,
here's
for the
fucking
most part,
5
don't have a
tanks
clue. They
and
don't
like
want
some
one or need
shit.
one either. They're happy.
I'm not, man. Dude, there's tanks and gun trucks and shit. Like, you're not getting past here. Like, man, if you want to be stupid, be stupid. Like I'm all about that shit. Because right now, man, motherfuckers are trying to be, I can get anywhere I want to. I can do what I want. Fucking, you're holding me back. This and that. Man, fuck that. There's certain shit that, like, you can't get into. Like, places that I've worked at some of these places, dude, you're not getting into that motherfucker. I don't give a shit who the fuck you are. Like, man, you're not getting in. Like, man, unless fucking I open this gate, like, you're not getting in. So, suck it. Like, quit being a bunch of
so what?
crybabies
I mean,
and,
that's what I'm saying. Do you think they would actually sit there and shoot people or arrest people?
oh, they're gonna arrest people. Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be
Same shit
like
at those protests that you see that people are like, oh my god.
But I mean, are they gonna sit there like, see a line full of the camo dudes out there?
Dude, I guarantee you that'll be a badass military site out in the desert there. 'Cause those guys are gonna line up.
But
and
what
like,
military is there though?
Air
They've got their
Force,
own
fucking
contractor.
Dude, they have
No,
their
I
own
was
guys.
asking. It was a legit question. I did
They got
not know.
dudes in white Ford SVT Raptors at
Yeah.
fucking $85,000 a hit out there in the desert, and with like infrared shit, seismic shit, where like if you're walking up that bitch thinking you're all sneaky, I made it through the fence, they can hear you tippy tapping.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's some real ass, like, man. Yeah.
They think it's a million of us. So what's up, man? Listen, I guarantee
A million.
1 million of you motherfuckers will be going.
Yeah.
Bro,
You better have a badass lawyer.
man.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
that's true.
Like, yeah, Morgan better be out there to sign up. Hey, I'm gonna take all y'all shit and we'll try to get something. But man, like
him and all three of his goofy ass sons.
Bro, let us right now mount up and like be like, fuck that. We want to get into the base right here.
Yeah,
we're going to the gate. We're getting in the base.
We had that clip about we went over that, like the ridiculousness of like asking. No, cause we had the clip. We had the clip of when you show when the guy, you know, saying,
when they were outside the base.
And me and him, we were heated. Like, you just asking for trouble. Like, so like they're asking for trouble. Like that's all it is.
Are you talking the guy that would do the audit?
Oh, that would try to get into the base, being like, oh, I'm allowed to take pictures.
Yeah. Just like so just think like there you just act, like.
Oh, listen, I agree with you. I think if they're gonna go there and cross that line,
those type of people that are doing this, like we're sane people that we're not thinking about storming Area 51.
Those are motherfuckers that are
signing petitions.
Every one of those people.
I mean, listen. I want to go out there and like go up to the gate and stuff like that. You know what I mean? For an experience.
Just for the experience. Yeah. But you're not trying to hop gates.
Nah, I'm not trying to.
I would love to drive up.
We're about to storm this shit.
Now hold on.
Go.
But I do.
First white truck. When I see that white truck on the hill and you see that bitch looking, like, dude, you know what I look.
You know what I look at it as. You know, like, okay, so like at the end of a football game, like when they in college football game when they storm the field, that first guy that gets tackled the fuck up before they can't control shit. Because one guy's I've been to USF games where we didn't. I remember when we beat West Virginia, everybody jumped on. I said, I guess we gonna jump on. I said we gonna wait for a quick second though. Boom! Like for that first guy got taken the hell out.
The first guy.
Then everybody stormed and we were all good. I said, "Oh yeah, hey,
but
bro,
that shit ain't gonna
happen
out there, man." Like,
but I was just saying, I was saying tackle. That was like a light metaphor for that, because like you're gonna get shot.
Dude,
that is true,
man.
and I agree with you.
You see where like I'm at. I'm born and raised right here,
right.
So like I've grown up with like that fucking shit flying all over you all the time, and you get to see badass planes and crazy stuff.
Yeah, I see it all the time.
I like the idea that there might be something out there that fucking in that desert that you don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Right.
Because like I've watched, man, like I dig planes. I watched a lot of history shit on like the stuff that came out of there and the shit that they were building, like the U-2 spy plane. That,
right.
Like,
the SR-71 Blackbird.
The Blackbird, dude. Shit that was
stealth
on the edge
bomber,
of space.
stealth fighter came out of there.
Like there's a lot of badass technology that's
the
out
Raptor.
There, man, that like, fuck you, dude. Just because I want to know. I want to know what's in there. No, motherfucker, you're fucking Joe. You're Matthew McConaughey or some fucking douchebag celebrity person.
That's my mentality, man.
Yeah,
like
who the fuck are you to be like,
man? Now, I do agree that I think as a public, I think we should sort of know.
Nah, man. Nah, dude.
No, you don't think
the
so?
The public is stupid. The public does not need to know fucking everything that goes on. Like, not everybody looks at shit the way that like we look at shit.
What's the next step?
Like. Yeah, so then the next step is we're gonna storm the fucking planning room at the White House because we should know what's going on in there with like when there's a war. Nah, man, fucking, you have no credentials. You fucking work at Starbucks, dude. Like you have no idea. You don't even need to know. Like,
so then maybe they should sit there and not threaten people with
Well, no, that's how it goes now because everybody's on fucking Twitter or everybody's trying to threaten people about we're gonna do this or we're gonna fucking
okay. So let me ask you this then: you saw an alien, right, or whatever, and you filmed it, and let's say you went live with it, like we do with the phones,
go
right?
Live with that shit. Hell
no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Nah, man. I go live with shit that I know is fucking, man.
That's what you saw what happens in the movies when that shit happens.
Yeah, nah, man. Going live is where that bitch decides I'm gonna fuck you up instead of coming hanging down with you, man. Like
I was just saying why haven't we seen the footage? I wasn't saying you were gonna get that shit from me because if I see him, then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
y'all do you and
level,
I'm gonna do me.
Yeah.
Like we gonna sit here and I might have a good shot. I might have a good shot, and I'll be like, you know what I saw yesterday?
Motherfucking alien.
Could have sworn I seen an alien, man. I could have sworn.
But nobody's gonna believe you though.
Exactly, man.
It doesn't matter, man.
And I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Like I don't because you know what I think. Because you know what I think. Because you know what I think. I see like that's where I need to be at. Like. Because I think
That's
they
just
know.
timing, dude.
They know.
I'm
But
cool.
so we on the same.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we was on the same page. So it's like, you see somebody, we lock eyes, like, yep, I ain't gonna say shit. Do what you do. But next time, like, everybody laughed that shit off. I said, all right, and leave that shit alone.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna keep exploring this shit. I'm good.
Right.
I saw what I saw, and you know what? I don't want to see it again
if
because
we're
I feel
sitting
like
at
it's
the
gonna be
bar,
bad.
Right here, like a fucking pre-show, and I'm like, hey man, I was on the boat last night, dude, and I saw some shit. Like, motherfucker, y'all can believe me. Like, I'm not gonna fucking, man. And if you don't want to believe me, fuck off. But like, I saw some shit.
I was about to say, I call shenanigans on
if
that.
If something happened, like, bitch, I'm gonna tell you, and like, that shit's real. Like, man.
I smoke weed. If I tell y'all I seen the alien, y'all don't believe me anyway.
What?
I was high.
Yeah, but I mean, there's certain people like, oh no,
But
you saw like a gas explosion.
Honest to God, if I was talking to you and I said I saw an alien, you would believe that shit.
Yeah,
I'd be
would
like,
you?
Dude,
And if you said that shit, I would
Would you
believe that
honest-
shit too.
If I told you that, would you honestly believe me?
Yeah, well, I'll have to look in your eyeballs, man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Well, like,
but if I
me
sit
and
there
him
and
have
I
been through heat together, so like,
and
man,
I-
we know, like, all right, dude. If
and
I
I
saw some
sh-
shit,
but
like,
I'm
we
saying
know,
that-
he
if
knows
I
I
show, bro, hey, listen, you and I have known each other long, okay? And if I sit there and I go, hey,
genuinely.
look,
If you told me on like your fucking like your puppy
like,
dog's
listen,
head, like
yeah,
man, I
I
saw
would-
this,
yeah.
I'd be like, yeah,
if
dude,
I
all right,
sat
man.
there and I said,
Like,
look, bro, I just sat down on my couch, I had a 45-minute conversation with an alien, right? And you go, bullshit.
I would be like, you might have had a long night at the bartender.
Yeah,
shit.
I'd have been like,
like, I might say that, and I'll just, but I love.
And then you know
death,
what?
man.
And then I
love
go, you
to
know what?
death, though.
Here's the video. Look at this.
Did
Okay,
you
well,
serve
then
him
that's
crunchy
cool.
or fucking
But
creamy?
but for me though, like, I mean, like, we're both brutally honest.
Yeah.
So like, and like, you know,
I'm gonna
like,
call bullshit real quick.
That's
Like,
it. That's the
man.
thing we have. So because if he
So
said
that just went against everything you just said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call bullshit if I think it's bullshit.
But you said you would believe, though.
No, but
if you didn't have
but
proof.
we were just saying if I said it
Certain
and he
people.
said it, like, yeah, it's
Like,
just certain
Oh,
people.
no, it's certain people.
If you
It's
were on
just
like
certain
Facebook
people.
and like somebody was like, oh shit, I saw an alien last night, and then they put a video and like, dude, that's CGI or whatever, man. But
Yeah.
if like genuinely like, man,
If I sent them some shit, they'd be like, bro, where you at right now? I gotta
well,
come.
yeah, where's he at,
Oh,
man?
I said he might come with a boat out of nowhere. You never know.
Dude.
We're gonna get there.
I have that moment every time I go out on the boat at night.
Yeah.
I'll go out in like the middle of the bay and like stop and turn all the lights off and like drink a beer just to
Yeah.
like relax and like if I haven't been catch or even just in between spots, I'll just stop for a minute. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink a beer and just look up at the stars, man. I'm always looking up. I can't tell you how many times I see the fucking space station go over at night. Like you'll see the fucking star and you'll see that bitch,
Right.
Like on like a line. And it
Yeah, I know
looks
what you're
bright
talking
as
about.
fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll see satellites, man. Like especially like up there at Mom's. You start looking up, dude, you'll see satellites go over. You'll see a star moving. You're just like, oh shit, it's a fucking
Right.
satellite. Like,
Yeah.
I'm always looking for that shit. Like I'm not like, man, all boning up about it, but like I observe a lot of shit.
I don't even.
I look at
I'm
stars
real
all the time at
observative,
night,
but I'm not.
man.
I'm not. That's the one thing.
I look
that's
at
what
stars
I mean.
at
Like,
night. Like
yeah,
especially if I'm out somewhere cool or like where you can see stars.
I mind my
like-
business with the sky. Whatever's coming down. If it ain't the Lord, if it ain't the Lord coming down, then like I'm gonna mind my business. That's all I'm saying.
I like seeing this. I like seeing the space station
Yeah, I
go
know, that's
over,
good,
man.
yeah. But
'Cause
I
you
mean,
watch how
all right,
fast
so-
that bitch
But
is
you
going.
see, but you, I mean,
So
but
do
you
you-
saw my side for. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Before with the whole like I like the whole. I've had like that real like experience of like all the whole space thing just by default.
So
It's bitching, but I wouldn't go fucking rushing to Area 51, dude.
Nah,
Like, that's
nah,
not
never
a
that,
man.
never
and so do you think if they actually go out there, they would have a chance?
Nah, I
No,
told you. I
not
told you
a
what's
bit,
gonna
dude.
happen to that first guy. He gonna get tackled.
For one, there ain't a million people in
Somebody.
America doing
There's gonna
anything
be
at
one.
time.
There's gonna be one ahead of the pack. There's gonna be one to set of an example.
Now it's
Yeah.
about 300. About 300 people. That
Yeah,
300,000
but they
showed
was
up out
mar-
of
they
that
was
million,
marching in the
like-
street. They wasn't going to restrict the government property.
See, those, I guarantee you, a million people are going to drop dead.
No, I'm saying, of course, you can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it.
The million people are going to drop dead. But I wanted to change the subject into Ghost.
Are you going on Ghost?
Because last Tuesday,
Nah, man,
After
kill
the
that shit.
show?
Nah, hold on.
yo, bro,
Don't worry about to get
last
deep for that.
Tuesday
You be
after
watching.
the show,
He be watching that shit on at
Yo,
the crib, man.
last
He watching that ghost shit because I
do,
know that's
I
the
do,
homies.
I do,
That's
Yeah.
where he
I
go with
do,
this shit.
I do, but last Tuesday after the show, I came home and my dresser was knocked all the way
Bruh,
the fuck
stop
over.
watching that shit. I told you that shit.
Yo, bro.
Bro, I was dead ass serious when I was there. I said, man, I don't fuck with this shit because that's messing with my dreams and nah, man. Cause he watching this shit, man. He had me watching that shit, and I hated it. I hate shit like that.
The dog was literally 50 feet away. Both of them.
Nah, he watching this shit. Cause he watching that shit. That shit did not happen, right? Stop watching that shit.
All
That
right,
shit
that's
is, But we ain't going to more ghosts, boy. We about to wrap this shit up. You about to switch to ghosts,
that's
man.
for a whole nother show.
You just went like the whole other level.
All right. I mean, let's get this back on the wraps here. Wow, you went a whole new level with that one.
We're gonna get weird on the next show then.
Another show, another time.
Ghosts. Yeah, I hope there's gonna be a video from the Area 51 rush where
that first guy's gonna be like, I'm giving a light metaphor of that.
You
tackle.
think it's gonna be at the same scene as Saving Private Ryan?
You know what? What's gonna happen? You know what I'm gonna say? It's gonna be rubber bullets first.
Oh, you're gonna get
beanbags. It's gonna be beanbags, rubber bullets is happening.
Oh, one of those sockets with the
they're
30
prepared.
rounds
They're prepared for that. Cause
Yeah.
that's why. Cause like it's there's gonna be like at least that first 30, and then like once they hear the pain and what's happening, shit's gonna they ain't no real shit gets real quick, and they're gonna turn back. It's not gonna be no movie shit where they storm the whole
Yeah.
The beanbags and the rubber bullets are gonna get their asses real quick, and
And
it's
that
over
first
with.
gate is like 100 miles away from the base.
It's
so
gonna
you
be
got 100
beanbags.
miles to
Oh, it's
run.
gonna if it's beanbags with the shotgun,
run for
with the gauge,
run.
bro, with the shotgun gauge and ooh.
All right.
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that clip because that's gonna get me enjoyed.
Yeah.
We're
Bull
gonna
and the Bartender Show.
We need something to show later. So go
All
ahead
right.
and storm and get hit with a beanbag and a rubber bullet.
Go do your storming on Area 51 and all that other stuff that you have to go do. I think
Emperor's treated me right tonight.
That is, dude. Yeah, real good.
Last show, I faded on like the last hour. Tonight
Yeah.
I feel strong.
we
My
changed the
gimmick
taste
control
up
was
on it.
right tonight.
Thank you, Mark, the bartender.
It's
as
good,
well.
man.
Thank you, Jazz, for coming out here as well.
Thank you, Jack and Cokes, and thank you, New Belgium, for the
That's true.
hamburgers.
Yeah.
And thank you for the bar patron as well.
Yeah.
For
Always.
coming in, doing his thing.
This motherfucker's all about the ghost still, dude. We're gonna get this later.
It's a hype, man.
Another show,
You
my friend.
You ready to? Hey, just close it out, man. We're gonna
Yeah.
hand on the mic and
All
we gonna walk away.
Yeah. All right, coming up on Friday, we have the Bullshitter Show at
Bottle of
6:30.
wine was in the dog dish.
Might have a special guest.
Might have a special guest on that one as well.
Yeah.
Jazz or Mark the bartender might show up.
Bullshitter.
I don't know. Could be on the Joel show as well.
Yeah,
Joe
man.
Weinkoop at
Yeah.
9.
I think they can handle 30 minutes of us.
It'll be a quick, man.
A little
We're-
30 minute, little
We're
30
gonna do a
Say
walking
hello.
jog, dude. I want to see the other studio. I want to see how these guys.
Yeah,
are
that's
Yeah,
all.
man.
I'll be in the vicinity, so
All right.
should make it happen.
There you go, my friend. Well, this is Bull and Bartender Show with Bull and the guys.
See you
Thank you
guys
so
next
much.
week, man.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
Yep.
Bulls Radio Lounge, only on YouTube.com. Thank you and good night.